are going to announce soon.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. I like it. One second. I would say I'm normally more organized, but I'm really not. That would be a lie. A vicious, vicious, terrible lie. But being Carol Finance, today is Tuesday. All right. And
Yes,
start.
sir.
So, good morning. Welcome back to the cult. And today we're talking to Carol Finance. Bean is here to tell us all about it. Good morning, sir. How are you today?
Morning. Doing great. I'm stoked to have a word with you about Carol, about the upcoming features, anything that might worry your mind about Carol, any queries. We're here to tackle them.
Excellent. So, I guess the first question is, why don't you tell me about the team a little bit? Tell me about yourself. Who else is on the team? Break down the duties for me, and then we'll go from there, sir.
Sure. I'm one of the co-founders and cores at Carol. We got an 11-person team. We are an anonymous team for privacy reasons and security reasons, but that doesn't stop us from delivering great products and great staking solutions for the community, as the track record shows. I'm on the founding team. I'm one of the co-founders. We got our marketers, we got our research stuff, we got our designers, obviously. We got our smart contract developing guy, our tech lead, with multiple years and specifically coding and Solidity, and specifically being focused on staking solutions, either it's on BNB or Ethereum or any layer two. We got that guy. So I myself come from more of a market research background and constantly researching what staking solutions are out there contributing to the team. In this regard, I came into crypto in 2017 with mining, with Bitcoin, Ethereum. Kind of was fascinated about everything that comes with blockchain and distributed ledgers and stuff. I've been mostly focused on staking solutions for most of my career with the team. We've been together for a long time. As I mentioned, got a track record of launching successful staking solutions along the years. So something like that.
What other projects have you guys worked on that I might have heard of, or rather we might have heard of?
We kind of are an anonymous team, but those people that are that work with us, the KOLs, the communities, I would say that if you know, you know. We prefer not to, you know,
Mysterious.
not to share too much. But those people who know us from back then, they basically know what we can deliver and are going to deliver with Carol. Let alone the fact that Carol features multiple innovations from the staking standpoint, mechanics for liquidity management and buybacks and stuff. So I would leave it at that.
Have you guys worked together on multiple projects together, or is this particular ensemble, is it your first rodeo together, kind of? Or that's what I'm trying to figure out, like what kind of working dynamics the team has right now.
Yes, we've been together for a long time. All the cores, I would say, all the cores that make decisions on staking, make decisions on tokenomics, allocations, all the mechanics. The cores have been together for a long time, and we, see eye to eye, I would say, on what we are going to do next.
Okay, so tell me, I'm always curious about workings of teams more so than the mechanics, because crypto is crypto. It's fairly easy for me to grasp that stuff. But let's stay on the, if we can stay on the team section for a little bit there. How do you, like, walk me through a typical day at Caro Finance's team? How do you guys coordinate? How do you put out fires? How do you brainstorm? How do you guys communicate? Are you doing it in person? Is there like monthly meetings? Is there like weekly meetings? Walk me through your team, like your workflow.
Yeah, so it's daily grind. We are all from the same location, so we kind of work in a studio kind of apartment
Oh,
format. We are all, yeah, we basically see each other's faces. The marketing team obviously brainstorms the ideas and what's next, uh, like in their circle, and the devs, our tech lead, manages the other devs that are, but yeah, generally it's a working environment where we have no walls and we can communicate instantly with each other, and yeah, throw each other some ideas, and instantly have a whiteboard, visualize everything. It's a very, um, you know, friendly and, yeah, I would say tight knit um, atmosphere when where we're, yeah, basically we're all together.
very cool. Okay. All right. So tell me about the inception of Carol Finance. What was the original idea? And we'll go from there.
Sure, I remember speaking about that several times when we, like, since we launched Carol, but yeah, we've been researching and waiting for the market to warm up a little bit, even though we launched uh, a little over, a little more than, I guess, 2 months ago, and the, like, prospects for uh, the market warming up were there, but that was a period when, all the Bitcoin ETFs were like up and down. Now it's now it's here in a second, it's gone, and Bitcoin is choppy and goes from 23 to 28 and back to 25. So it was a very tumultuous period that we launched in, but this basically gave us the opportunity to test out Carol, with even with little liquidity that we had back then, that it works, that the mechanics work, that it's sustainable, that it can go through this choppy market like that. And now that we are at 34K with Bitcoin and 34 for Ethereum, it's going great. And Carol, yeah. So basically, my point, what I'm driving at is that we tested out the platform itself was tested out amid a much worse market conditions that we have right now. Yeah, but going back to why we launched Carol, yeah. So tying it back to us being, very enthusiastic, and having all our expertise in staking solutions, we were, mulling this thought, creating new mechanics, waiting for the market, testing out something. Yeah, Carol, by the way, is features like brand new mechanics. We didn't fork it too much. We wanted to do some like entirely new thing with new mechanics, put it on base. Yeah, one of the factors why we chose base is because obviously this was a shiny new blockchain. We saw our community winning, the project winning, if we jump on base, because all the hype, all the liquidity wants to go there. So we saw our stakers winning. Um, if we launch on base, and we ended up launching on base, this was a kind of nice timing for us to launch. Yeah, so the stars aligned, like in a way like that, and so we launched.
Okay. So what does Caro Protocol do? It looks like it's a staking platform. Let's see. Yeah, give me the
Yes.
basics. What
So
does it?
Carol, yeah,
Go on.
with Carol, yeah. I'm sorry, man. Sorry to cut you off. With Carol, you put your Ethereum to work, and otherwise, like with otherwise like Ethereum that would lay in your wallet with no interest, dripping on that, or very little annual income as you get with like standard banking solutions at 4 to 5, percent per year. You basically put your Ethereum to work. We are a machine for your Ethereum to be working for you while it sits in your wallet, because the meta right now and the most logical and rational thing with Ethereum right now is to either it's basically to hold it, but it's in like the thing is how you hold it, whether it's just uh, lying, you know, with no action at all, or it works for you in a much more exciting way than your conventional banking solutions. So yeah, if I was to sum up Carol for you in a short sentence, it's basically a machine that puts your Ethereum to work for you and stacks it for you while you are going about your daily business.
Okay. And what do you do with the funds in the background? Are you doing anything with it? Are you loaning it out? What's happening there?
It's all in the trading peer fees that the yields, basically the rewards, are where the rewards are generated. The smart contract holds the entire liquidity. The team, as admins, as you know, as owners, don't have access to that because it's all in the non-custodially held by the smart contract of the Terra protocol. Yeah, it's not going anywhere besides the smart contract and the liquidity pool in base swap and all the buys and sells, all the trading fees generated. Uh, Besides that, none.
Okay. And your token is a little different than most, right? There's no I'm trying to wrap my head around it. Carol, you have to mint Carol. There's no actual. Can you actually trade Carol? That's what I'm trying to figure out. That's the part I still don't understand about it.
All right, so yeah, that's a very good question that I enjoy actually giving an answer to. The Carol token is not your typical token in the way that it's not, freely traded, I would say, in the wild. And we did it because Carol token is instrumental to your Ethereum working for you. And we wanted to protect our investors. We wanted to protect stakers from any, token snipers, if you will, MEV bot raids and stuff when, one person or a couple, actors go and pump and dump the token. Uh, Regardless of its actual utility, what it does for a project. Yeah, we have like multiple, dummy tokens that you can pump and dump. Please go and do that with them. But with Carol, it's a tool, and in that we are protecting the users that are actually using our platform, that are staking with us, that are using Carol as a tool to put their Ethereum to work with it. And yeah, so basically you can get Carol by bonding your Ethereum with Curl, and by staking and then selling for Ethereum. Once again, when you cash out your returns, it's all in Ethereum. Curl gets returned right away when you cash out, when you claim your Ethereum. So yeah, that's my answer. That's
So,
basically my answer to your
so
question
the
about Curl.
so the supply is elastic then, right? Is there what's the total supply right now? Can you give me I'm trying to can you give me a rough estimate? And how
I would
Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah, no problem. We recently burned, if I'm not mistaken, 5 million Carol that was claimed. So that's one thing I wanted to put out right away because that was an exciting event that
Okay.
happened recently. But with Carol, there is never too much Carol in circulating supply, just because um, there is always this ratio of bonded Carol and staked Carol, and the Carol besides the the promotional allocation that we have for different purposes, for rewarding our community, for influencer partnerships and stuff. There is never too much Carol out there um, when it, if we talk supply dilution, because it's always bonded, it's always it's burned when it's claimed. And yeah, so you have that scarcity with Carol because of it being intrinsically you know it being integral to the staking machine that Carol features.
So there's like if you can't actually trade Carol, right? It's just the bonding, unbonding. That's about it, right? That's what I mean.
Yeah, you actually trade it in a way that the smart contract does that for you when you bond your Carol. If you launch Dex tools, for example, or Dex Screener, you will see that there's a constant flow of small purchases and sales and all the liquidity management and P generation. So the smart contract does trading for you, and it does it in a responsible way and in a way that, yeah, basically you have your staking working for you. No, um, malicious actors, some YOLO people just basically pumping and dumping. Yeah, so yeah, man. Yeah, that's my answer.
Okay. And what? Tell me about the DAO. You were mentioning the DAO in our
Oh
emails,
yeah,
in our
so
DMs. Tell me about that.
yeah, cool. Thank you for this opportunity. I will actually share my screen in a couple secs. So basically, yeah, we announced, like we did our previous AMA, and we announced that we are working on this DAO functionality. And yeah, it's in the works. It's in the final stages, and basically, we are building a snapshot for the Carol community. Yeah, and it's gonna work in unique ways, unique to Carol and our community. Yeah, if I may, I'm gonna share my screen right now with you
Yes, please.
and go and open up this. Yeah, hopefully yeah, it shows. It's there. Is it?
Yes.
Yeah. So with DAO functionality, I will list a couple defining features right away. So right now we have multiple people. Most of the people are bonding and staking with Carol, and as long as you have 25,000 Carol equivalent, to Ethereum that you put in, you are going to have access to the DAO functionality. So you basically can um, open up the platform and create a proposal about Carol, um, about what you wanted to do um, next, and like it's obviously towards us as a team and the community that's going to vote on your proposal. The quorum is 51%, the now the most widespread DAO acceptance threshold. Actually, I for some reason I can hear myself, and it kind of um, you know messes up my with my ears. I can speak. Oh yeah, um, now it's fine. So yeah, basically there is this 51% quorum, and it's gonna be variable depending on the reasonability check with the team. If it's about some you know less fundamental things, it's gonna be 51%. It's if it's about more serious, up to smart contract changes for Carol, the acceptance threshold is gonna be a little more. But most importantly, you're gonna create a proposal, you're gonna work, you're gonna put it out there, and the community is going to vote on it. Um, what I would
Who?
like to mention um, more about that is that it's going to be instrumental to our grants fund and grants, basically to Carol grants. If you, as a staker, as a community member, hold enough Carol tokens, you can propose this, start up this project or that the for a Carol grant from the Carol grant fund. Yeah, we are going to provide multiple utilities to the DAO functionality besides your own imagination about what you would like to propose on Carol. Um,
What's
yeah, I would
what's
I would say
the
that you can create a proposal
how
for
much to
collab.
how much do you need to be able to qualify the proposal to introduce a
Yeah,
proposal?
yeah. If you stake or bond or both over 25,000 Carol, um, equivalent to to the ETH that you put in. You get your Carol for like uh, you get equivalent Carol for the ETH that you bonded. So if your Carol is over 25 I'm sorry, thousand, you are going to be able to participate in Carol DAO.
That's what, like less than $1,000 right now,
All
give or
right.
take.
So I would say that yeah, you could create a proposal for a community collaboration if you see a project, if you have your startup, or you see a promising project that Carol could benefit from. Yeah, obviously could create a proposal as a Carol staker, and yeah,
Uh,
and decide on that.
are you going to be investing in these protocols, or what are you going to be doing with these protocols? Like,
This will yeah. Let me stop sharing my screen for us. Yeah, cool. So yeah, I'm done with my presentation, with my little presentation uh, of the GUI of DAO. Yeah, it's gonna depend on what the yeah it's gonna depend on the substance of the proposal. If we just want to participate in a collaboration with a protocol, or if we want to invest in their token, for example, um, there is going to be an allocation for that with the Carol community, and we're gonna decide. Uh, yeah, so basically, my answer is it's gonna depend on the substance. It's
okay.
gonna depend on what's in the proposal.
All right. What about contract audits? Where do have you guys had your contracts checked, and who's doing them? The checking.
Oh, for sure. We are audited, and we are audited several times. The last audit was actually recently and done by the Spywall team. Um, yeah, we use this audit as the main audit to put out there, but we've been audited multiple times by now. Yeah, the last one is by Spywall.
Okay. I have. I already bonded. Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
I already bonded some. Can you walk me through the staking part?
All right. So, is it your first time, or are you a
First time.
savvy user of Carol? All right. All right.
I am
So,
a virgin.
I'm sorry.
I'm a virgin, sir.
All right. Let me walk you through then. Yeah, never been this excited. So, all right. We are opening up our bond page. Can you do that for me, sir?
I already did the bonding. Like I already
Yeah, yeah.
have.
So
Uh,
let me walk you through what happens when you bond,
okay.
because you bonded, but you are not like into deep on the mechanics. You bond and you pair your Ethereum with a corresponding amount of Carol tokens, but the Carol tokens that you get is plus 30%. So you basically your 30% ROI, monthly ROI. So if we look at that this way, it's 30%, so it's roughly 1% per day. And your ROI is already included in the amount of tokens, in the amount of Carol that you get. Next up, you can, so you don't have to stake with Carol. If you want to bond, you can just bond for 30% ROI. You can wait for your bond to mature for 30 days and then claim your rewards. If you want more, you go and you stake your bond. So you basically, this 30% ROI is included in the amount of Carol that you get, and you go and stake.
Okay.
To stake, you need to pair it with the corresponding amount of Ethereum, and then the daily percentages that you get are going to, yeah, you have them on your screen in the right part um, of your display.
Okay, so
Yeah, and from that,
it's gonna be 3.1%. Okay.
yeah, your personal one, yeah, your personal is 3.11. It's made up from various different things. You get your base, um, you get your base percentage, which is always 2%. You never go lower than that. You have your liquidity bonus, which depends on the amount of TVL that the protocol has at any given moment. The more the TVL, the more you get rewards, which is quite logical. The hold bonus, next up is the hold bonus, is you basically are rewarded for keeping your tokens, keeping your bonds, your Ethereum with the protocol, contributing to its TVL, contributing to its growth and stuff. You are never limited in any way from claiming your rewards, but you are obviously, we as a team uh, have this mechanic and um, yeah, see it as very logical thing to do. You basically, your hold bonus is going to grow as long as you don't withdraw liquidity. Once you do, your hold bonus is going to be reset to zero, and you are going to start from from the very beginning.
Okay.
And your personal bonus is solely depends on the amount of Ethereum that you're staked with Carol. It's uh, obviously going to grow with TVL that you bring to the protocol.
Okay. So based on my screen here, I have 5937 Carol, blah blah blah, and it would take 120 in ETH to bond it. No, to stake it, right?
A stake because you already bonded your Ethereum with the bonding feature.
That makes it kind of weird. So you bond your ETH, you bond your ETH to make Carol, and then you bond the Carol to more ETH to make more Carol. Is that kind of like
You shouldn't look at this as Carol earning, because Carol is instrumental, as I mentioned, to your Ethereum gains. Once you claim your rewards, you don't get it in Carol. That's why you don't earn Carol per se. You earn Ethereum because once you claim your Ethereum, the Carol that was put to work alongside Ethereum is burned.
okay? And so there's no, okay. So I see over here that you can bond it for 5, 10, 20, 30 days. And then you take it over here one step further, you can stake it. I don't see any time periods here. What happens if you don't? Do you have to unstake it within the 30 days or whatever you bonded it at? Do you just leave it there? What happens? What do you do after that?
All right, man. So the staking mechanic is not time dependent. With
Okay.
bonding, you always have your hard uh, maturation date, which is 30 days from the moment you stake. With staking, it will solely depend on how much daily percentage you have. So the staking rewards are capped at 150% ROI.
Okay.
So you can do your math basically with 3% daily as you have on your screen right now. Um, and yeah, so we multiply it by how much? I guess 30 about 30 days, and that's when you going to hit your 150%, and from then on, you can either claim it, you can claim your 150 ROI right away. So you're gonna sell your Carol for Ethereum, you're gonna burn it, or you can rebond it. So you basically go and put your 150 ROI back into the system and go and multiply and multiply and multiply.
Since the first part is time based, if you do the second part, you bond for 30 days and then you stake for like, you keep it in there for 60 days. Is there any reason to unstake, unbond, to unstake? Is there any reason to go back those two steps to rebond again for another 30 days? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What's the play there? How do I'm trying to figure out how that works in.
All right, man. When you stake your bond, you lock in your 130% into staking. And from then on, the maturation date for your bond is gone. You don't need to claim your bond in 30 days because you already put it in staking, and you are earning 150 on your 130 from bonding, if that makes sense.
Okay, that part makes sense. Now, can I, if I, okay, so once you stake it, it negates the time, right? So the time doesn't matter anymore. If you unstake it, does it reinstate the time? That's what I don't get.
No, it's with that. If you lock in your bond into staking, and that's where the mechanics are going to play out. You can forget about bond because you already did it. You already got your deferred purchase of like that includes that 100%.
Okay. So it's like you're completely, you have the first option of just sticking with 30 days, or you can skip the 30 days, move to step 2, and step 2 you just play there for however long you want, but it negates step 1. Did I get that right?
Yeah, you're basically right. But when we talk staking, you are capped at 150% for obvious reasons, because this would be an abuse of the system and the whole mechanics would not work. It's like 150 is there for a reason, and it's very fine tuned, and there is a reason why it's capped at 150. You can't abuse the system that's putting your ETH to work for you, because this skews all the math and stuff. With bonding, so you have two routes with Carol. You can either bond for 30 days and be done with it, which is less ROI, but a fixed maturation date. Or you can bond and go stake. This bond, you take this whole 130% and you put it in staking, and you play with a different mechanic. And now you are not, you have no time boundaries, but you have your maximum ROI boundaries, which is 150.
Okay, I think I get it. Okay, so walk me through this. If you see my screen, I have the 59 blah 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 Carol. Can you see it?
Yes, sir. I do.
All right. So all I need to do now at this point is just stake, right?
Yes, you are correct.
All right. So I did that. Okay. And then what?
Your stake is activated. Yeah, hopefully, we're gonna see it. You can scroll down. You can scroll down, and you're gonna see
Yes.
your stake active. And from then on, you are going to enjoy steady daily income. You can see it in real time if you scroll up a little bit in the section where you can claim.
Okay.
This amount, 312, excuse me, 63 is going to grow bit by bit, and you can sell, you can claim your Ethereum at any point. Yeah, it became.
Okay, so do I have to? I don't necessarily have to do any after this part. I don't really have to do anything every day, right? I can just come back every couple of days, decide to sell or whatever. Is there any penalties for selling every day? should I be rebonding? Is there like different strategies? What's the point of rebonding? Like, as you said, it's capped at 150. Will that increase the balance? Does that mean a different 150?
All right. So if we talk about any penalties, there are none. The only
Okay.
penalty you get is that you lose your whole bonus, because that's the whole mechanics of it, that to reward you with a fraction of a daily percentage for just holding and multiplying your ETH. When you hit 150, you have two routes to go down. Is either to sell and get rewards, which is one logical step, or to go and rebond. But now you're gonna rebond, not the 130 that you put in, not the 150 that you put in. It all compounds into your rewards. You're going to, put this like much larger principle into bonding, and yeah, you can repeat it over and over.
Okay. Okay. I think I get that. So, but going back to my other question though, do I have to do anything every day? Do I have to do something every day in this, or what's
Yeah, with
what do I go on?
yeah, with staking itself, there are no requirements for you to, put any buttons or I don't know, check for something. It's basically the staking that's been out there for a long time, but with much less exciting ROIs. If we talk Pendle, if we talk Lido, you don't need to do basically anything than to hold it there and see your APY as it's done there basically every day. If we talk about staking itself, it's basically the whole all the actions that you need to do, which is to bond or bond a stake and be enjoying your daily income. If we talk other mechanics, we obviously got a referral program and we got some community activities, but they are not, defining the staking in any way. Those are just nice additions that people use to earn some more passive income.
Okay, tell me about why you, since you're on the subject, tell me about the incentive program, the referral thing. How does that work, sir?
Sure. So if we talk the referral program of Carol, you got your starter, level, which rewards you with 5% of any deposits that people do with Carol using your referral link. There are multiple levels that you can hop onto with the referral program. Yeah, you just open up the correct page that we need. And when you amass, for example, 5 ETH, you climb on the next step of the ladder, and you have 7% from people's deposits, and this goes down, like you are getting your rewards from 10 from 10 people deep. So the referral program is 10 levels deep, and you depending on your referral level, which is not the same as your structure, you get um, you get rewarded with percentages by the difference of people's levels. Is if that makes sense. That's a very intricate
Okay,
um,
so if I,
concept.
so I'm trying to compare it to other programs. So for example, with Drip, you know, it, everybody knows Drip, but with Drip, you needed a BREAP token, and it was based on how many BREAP tokens you needed to get to the 15 downlines, whatever, blah blah blah. But with yours, you don't have a secondary token to activate the incentives. It's a main there is no token actually. It's just based on your TVL, right? So based on the
Yes,
TVL that you
yes.
have, your personal TVL in the platform determines how many levels deep you go. Did I get that right?
Yes, it's always 10 levels deep. The referral program is always 10 levels deep, but the your percentage, the percentage of your reward that you get from other people's deposits, it depends on the on your personal TVL and the TVL of the people that you referred. So there is no secondary token to unlock any specific features of the referral program. It's all based on the TVL of you and your referral community.
Okay, so for example, for myself, since I put in, a hell of a lot less than 5 ETH, I'll be getting 5%, and but it's 5% from all 10 levels. But if I increase my TVL, my percentage will grow, right?
It's not. It's 5% from your direct referral, and from look, you let's imagine you are at level 4, which is 11%. Any person that you referred um, gives you 11% from any deposit that they do, and the people that they refer, you will get your rewards by the difference of the percentages, if that makes sense to you. So it's not always 5%, but it's by the difference. And your interest is to uh, obviously have to be on an advanced level than 5%, because the difference is going to cancel out their referrals rewards for you, if that makes sense.
I think so. Okay. And so what is okay? I got that. Blah blah blah. Okay, that's easy. So what else do you think? What else do you think is? I'm still trying to wrap my head around the referral rewards. To be honest with you, it's keeping me from
Yeah, it's
asking.
difficult. It's difficult to put into words if you don't have a blackboard, by your side, which is then becomes like a piece of cake. But yeah, we can use that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I think I get it. Let me open up the floor to questions from the audience in the meantime.
All right.
Anybody have any questions? If you do, please raise your hands. There's already a couple of you that are unmuted. I think Ron, Crypto God, AP, DeFi Gardener. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. If not,
Yeah, no.
DeFi.
Yeah.
I do have one.
All right, go for it.
Is is there any type of anti-well mechanic
Oh
on
yes,
Carol?
dev
Say
fees.
there was someone that they had 50 ETH and they were just going to deposit 50 ETH, and their whole objective was they don't care about the bonuses, they just want to drain the protocol. And is there a way that they can do that? Is there something set up to where that it can't be done? I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good question. If we talk about, um, you know, sudden dumps by big players in Carol, yeah, the very basic and boring answer is obviously the more liquidity Carol gets, the less price impact on Carol uh, there will be. But the one of the most potent mechanics that we put into Carol specifically, that we didn't do with any other staking solution that we worked on, is the liquidity management smart contract that is going to instantly buy back the amount that's been dumped, and it's going to do that in a series of buys and sells, so as to even out any significant dumps that there might occur with Carol and with any bad actor. But I wouldn't even say that those are bad actors. Those might be genuine people that just wanted to leave Carol, and that's okay. Yeah, but as a point of reassurance for you, and to answer your question, the smart contract is going to buy back any dumps that might occur.
Vina wants to know. Did I answer your question, Crypto God?
Yes, it did.
Quick question from Vina. It's posted in the room. It says, if you've accumulated Carol from daily divs, rebond half and then sell the other half, does your personal bonus reset to 0%?
When we talk about whole bonus, any sales are gonna set your whole bonus to 0. So if you had like 5 Carol, you know, accumulated, and you're gonna sell it, is going to set your whole bonus to 0. If you wait to 1,000 and then sell it, it's going to set your whole bonus to 0. Yeah, that's the whole mechanics of whole bonus.
Okay, cool. And this another question from Vina. How is the LMS funded and what is the current balance? Could this be put on the dashboard somewhere for investors to monitor?
I'm not sure I'm following the question though.
Maybe you can read it in the. Maybe I'm not. Okay, so how do you have a liquidity management system? Do you have
Yeah,
an?
all right. So yeah, that's the whole thing that I was talking about for a good chunk of our AMA.
Okay.
If we talk about liquidity management, the smart contract manages the liquidity on the base swap. The pair is managed solely by smart contract through a series of intricate
Okay. Yeah, that's what
details.
that's what
Yeah,
he's
all right.
asking. He's asking if you can show it on a dashboard somewhere, and what's the current balance of it right now.
The current balance is you can always access it via Dex tools or Dex Screener.
Okay.
It's always out there. There is nothing that can be hidden on the blockchain. So
No, I get
yeah,
it, but can you tell
Dex
me?
tool.
Can you tell me how to do it? I don't know how to do it. Can you tell me? Can you tell me where to go?
You can just open up Dex tools and just go to Carol, to the Carol website, and first copy the Carol token smart contract address. Go to stake. Yeah, you can.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
Terra
see.
address. You can copy it and paste it into Dex tools.
Dex tool is not working for me for some reason.
Try Dex Screener then.
Let's go Dex. Yeah, that opens. Is Dex Tools blocking people based on their location? That's weird. That Dex Tools is in.
No,
That's weird. That
it,
it's not opening for me.
yeah, it
'Cause-
was. Yeah, it was shaky for me today too. So
Okay, so market cap is 410K, and you have 822K, 32K liquidity. Is that right?
exactly what it shows on the website. By the way, that's correct.
That's weird. Your liquidity is more than your market cap? What? What? That's confusing to me. That confuses me. Explain that, please.
It shouldn't because it's bonded with ETH.
Oh, okay. Yes, thank you. I'm retarded. That makes sense. Thank you.
No man.
Sorry. Okay, yeah, because it's half and half. Half and half, you dumbass. Sorry. McAndrews wants to know, do I get 150% rewards also for rebonding and restaking while being already staked? Does every stake get a 150 in itself? Did that make
All
sense?
right, so let's go through that flow once again. Let's imagine you created a bond, you got your 130, and you go and you went and you staked it for 150. Obviously, you've waited for 150 to happen, and you claimed all your rewards. You claimed Ethereum from the smart contract. You burned your Carol, and now you have 150 on that, or 130 in ETH, in pure ETH, nothing but ETH. You go and you rebond, you pair it with more ETH, you get your Carol, you know, uh, 130 in Carol on that, return that you just made. Uh, you go into staking. Yeah, there's this multiplication process, buddy.
Okay. That made sense to me ish. This is complicated, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, if it's complicated,
This is
you
one of the
can.
more complicated ones for me. And I don't know why. Normally I get this stuff, but I get the gist of it. Let me
But man,
I've got
like, yeah.
I
So so is Carol only going to be exclusively a base chain type of protocol, or are you guys trying to explore other blockchains?
Yeah, thank you for this question, man. We got enough groundwork from the years prior, uh, where we basically can deploy Carol on any chain, on any layer two, on any EVM compatible chain in a matter of, uh, pretty fast. I would say. I would not put out any, you know, specific time frames, but it can happen real quick. But we need to, first take and like go do a temperature check with the community, inside the team, analyze the environment, uh, on any chain that we would like to deploy on in the future. That's where the DAO functionality, by the way, is going to play out really well, because um, we are going to do a temperature check with our stakers that have over 25,000 Carol, where we should go next, what chain you see as the most promising for Carol. Yeah, so just for the record, putting it out there that you can decide the fate through the DAO real soon, because we are thinking about that, and we have, as I mentioned, enough developments that we can make it happen real quick on uh, the chain of choice.
Will there be any like LP staking or single asset staking for Carol, probably earning more Carol, or possibly staking single staking Carol and earning ETH straight? I don't know.
That's a almost an impossible scenario. I would say the Carol token should have multiple ways of its, it should be a multiple pool token for us to be um, overconfident that we can let people stay Carol for ETH, because yeah, we should it's not off the table, I would say, but we should be very confident in yeah, I would say that we're not, I would say, maybe decoupling from ETH, or yeah, but let's give Carol more fundamentals and more ways for it to be uh, stable and um, and predictable, I would say, before we do that, because um, this this does not is not included in the tokenomics, and then in its whole um, you know role of being the tool to put your ETH to work. This would, yeah. Yeah, I would leave it at that.
Okay. So tell me about dev fees. How does your team get paid? Like, where does where do your salaries come from, my friend?
Yeah, sure. As a team, we are at the outset of Carol in phase two until we got several mil and liquidity. We are obviously taking a little fee, a little admin fee to fund what we are doing as a team. There are no allocations, any shady, things minted out, pre-minted for us to dump on eventually. We are incentivized as any person out there supporting Carol with this little admin fee that we take, which basically covers our day-to-day operations. We are developing, we are designing, we are spreading the word,
Yeah.
participating in AMAs, uh, showing new features, intending to engage our community in the DAO way for decision making. Yeah, so this goes like that.
Yeah, but how much? Where do you take the fees from? Like, how do you, where do the fees come from? Like, is it from when you bond? Is it from when you stake? Where, or is it from when you sell? Where, and what's the percentage?
It's from the liquidity pool trading fees.
Okay, okay. So you get liquidity trading pills. So okay, so then the percentage, there's no set percentage. Then it would be it would vary depending on traffic,
Yeah, it's
whatever.
variable. It's variable, but it's enough for us to continue operation at this
Yeah,
point. And
yeah. I'm a
the
big.
more yeah, the more TVL there is.
I'm a big fan of that stuff, especially knowing that you guys go to an office. I would imagine, you have bills and shit to pay, so I would imagine you guys would pay yourself bi-weekly or just like a paycheck. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm a big fan of people getting paid because the more you're incentivized to work, the less I have to worry about you. You know,
Stealing.
yeah. So I'm a big fan of dev fees. I'm not one of those people that are like, oh no, dev fees are bad. No, I don't expect you to code all this work for free. I don't. I'm in it for the technology, but I want money too. It's kind of that kind of thing. So
Yeah, in
I'm.
my eyes and the team's eyes, it's better than pre-minting something and then not even spreading it out, in some allocations, just dumping. And if the project lives, well, great, we made a lot of money, and the project still, carries on. That's that's not our scenario.
Okay, so you guys get paid trading fees. Do you take any fees anywhere else in the ecosystem, or just the liquidity bull trading fees?
The fees will come with the ecosystem spreading out. When we build out our DEX, when we build out our bridge, when we build out our Carol credit system,
Oh,
when we
I get what you're
yeah.
saying.
So it's not about it. It's just generally
No, no,
speaking
I,
about fees because we are
I
not.
know, it's not about the money. I'm not putting you on a hot seat, my friend. I just like knowing where these things are. I'm a big fan. I think anything around 10% is more than enough. I think that's great. Above that is a little too much, I think. But I think 10% developer fees, that's more than enough. That's fine,
It's not 10%. It's not 10% for us. It's less. It's variable, but it's always less.
Okay, yeah, it's like I think anything above 10% is too much. That's what I mean. Up to 10%, I think
Agreed.
is reasonable. I think above that is just like, you know. But I digress. Any
Does you and your
partnerships?
team participate in Carol?
I'm sorry, man. Could you please repeat that?
Do you and your team participate in the Carol protocol yourself? Do you?
Are you guys staking?
Yes, we are big staking guys.
And
Okay.
you guys put in your own money, or was it
Our
allocated?
personal our personal funds. We are participating in the system the same way our users do, our community does.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Good question, sir. I like that. I like that. Partnerships. Tell me about partnerships. Are there anything? Is there anything in the works? Are you? Do you have anything signed already? Are you talking to anybody? Have you talked to anybody? Tell me about partnerships.
Yeah, we are talking to DEXs. We are talking to EU protocols. I would not put any, hard names out there just yet because this is not finalized. But we've been out there for up to 2 months right now, and we've been building trust with our community first before we even go and try and uh, you know seek seek out partnerships with other names. We just been listed on CoinGecko. We're going to CoinMarketCap as as a token, as a project that's out there and gets this screen time on those aggregators. But for us, we are in talks. We've been building trust with the community. We've been with our community, with the communities around the base chain, generally crypto staking industry. Again, I guess we did a decent job of that, and from here on, we could talk about partnerships, infrastructure partnerships. Yeah, so that's my answer to you.
Okay. There's a question in the room from Egorov. It's confusing the hell out of me, but let me read it. Is there a way to calculate how we are able to receive the entire 150% of our stake within 37 days? Our first stake, 1 second, sorry. Perhaps you can look in the room, sir. It's a long one. I don't want to confuse you. Maybe you can look at it. Are you in the room, sir?
Yeah, give me a sec.
Yeah, it's the second to last question. And I'm dyslexic, so reading this entire wall is like.
Get it, man. No worries.
Yeah, is there a way to calculate how we are able to receive the entire 150% of our stake within 37 days? Our first stake. Or, yeah, your turn, buddy. You read it.
And then just let me open it up.
Hey, DeFi Gardner, any questions for the man? I know you're a big fan of Carol. I've seen.
If I shout out, man.
Yeah, he's here. There's been. Carol's been out for a while, and it's been on my radar to look at, but there's just not enough time in the day. But a lot of the guys here have been asking me to to have an AMA with you guys because they wanted to know more, and I'm glad you guys took the time to come explain it to us. I kind of understand it now, but I think I'm gonna need to watch this a couple times because I think I get it.
I guess I get the question, but it's confusing. Like
Yeah.
the substance of it. If we talk about your daily percentage, it's not flat. It's progressive, and with so let's take the current situation. The TVL has been growing. Everything has been growing, and your personal I'm sorry, your daily income percentage has been growing. So everything's been growing, and you are not getting steady 3%. It's just bit by bit it increases and gets to, I don't know, 3.1, 3.2, and that's how you get less days to hit that 150 than you had to at the start of staking, which was 37 days that you mentioned. All right, so it's not fixed. It's like the more you hold, the more bonus you get. The more TVL there is, the more bonus you get, and you progressively need less days to hit that 150 cap.
And Moonshot has a question. That you're unmuted, so you feel free to unmute yourself and ask the question, or I can read it for you. Your choice, sir.
Hey guys, I'm over here at lunch trying to sneak in a question, but
Welcome, brother.
Hey man, shout out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's going on, man? How you been?
Yeah, it's been all good, all writing, all spreading the word, all brainstorming. Yeah, just generally being um, in here at Carol all day, every
Yes.
day.
Yes, sir. Because I know you guys are working hard. I'm extremely happy to be covering this project and I'm being a part of it, a part of the journey. I was just thinking the other day about different protocols that's out that have their funds and maybe like a partnership style treasury where let's say a project kind of like just off the top of my head like base drip could take some of their liquidity and actually stake it into Carol and use those funds in their protocol. Maybe that could be something that could be great with Carol, where other projects are able to stake in there and have some special type of stake because they're a project where they could take a massive amount like 100,000 or $500,000 and put it into Carol because they know that they're going to get 150%. So I'm thinking, would that be something that the team is interested in order to like forge a partnership treasury pool? I'm not too sure what to call it.
It makes me think of stable
Yeah, I get
fund,
it.
kind of. Yes.
Please go ahead, man.
No, I was just saying that made me think of like stable fund or something like that, where they were doing their, where they had partnerships with treasuries. But yes, forgive me for interrupting the question. What's your answer, sir?
Okay. That's actually a brilliant idea. And I guess we can all do it once again via our DAO feature. The base strip should see the magnitude of this idea that multiple people, maybe their own users who are also Carol stakers, ETH stakers on Carol. I should be careful about my my wording. So maybe even their people are big stakers in Carol that have over 25,000 Carol, and they see that their people have been participating in this proposal via the Carol DAO, and they see, the interest basically. Uh, this is this is a brilliant idea because we should not be about one upping one another. We should be together and we should grow together and we should explore more profitability ways together. We should not trying to sink each other and having stakes in one another's protocols. uh, yeah,
Yeah,
Moonshot Max, that's a brilliant idea.
yeah, I like it. And then okay, I like it. And then you guys could have maybe you guys can open a faucet and airdrop, because it is like a daily. They have their team options too. Maybe you guys can feed off each other somehow. I like that idea quite a bit. Good one, sir.
Yeah, yeah, let's put it out there and let's remember it.
Yeah, I'll definitely try to talk to some people to see if they'll be interested in that idea. I think is a really right now DeFi is heading in a space where every project could help each other up. So why not leverage both of these type of projects in order for everyone to win? And with the influx of the liquidity that's coming in, Carol will constantly have the TVL. Everybody in Carol will constantly have, a liquidity bonus that is high as well. So it's a win-win for everybody,
Yeah,
I feel.
yeah. This would be something
Agreed.
really cool to work with, like EMP too. Because
Oh yeah,
they have all their partner
EMP,
EMP. I can think of
um,
even
Elephant
Elephant.
Money as
Even
well.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Even Elephant, I can see. I'm trying to think if BT would do something like that. I don't know. He's polarizing. He might not do something like that, but I could see Base Strip. I could see EMP. I think AJ would go for something like that because AJ is all about cooperation and partnerships. I love AJ. He's awesome. One of the coolest guys in the space. But I digress. Any other questions from the audience? Moonshot. Anything else, sir?
Oh no, thanks a lot, guys. I'm about to head back. I'm off for lunch. Thanks a lot.
Hey, thank you for stopping by, sir.
Thank you, Ben.
Yes, sir.
If there's no other questions from the audience, I'll ask my last few, and then we can let you go away. And then I'm sorry for grilling you. I know I asked you a bunch of dumb questions.
That's okay. That's actually that. Yeah, those were really good questions.
Yeah, I like I don't I don't have a script to ask questions because every protocol is different. I can't ask the same, this question might not apply to like most of the questions I would ask other blockchains, I wouldn't ask not blockchains, other projects, I wouldn't ask you because you're completely different from most things. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get it.
So, give
Other
me
question that I have,
go on.
excuse me, is um, do it knowing the light of a lot of DeFi protocols. What is the Carol Finance team? What is their thought process on how long Carol can sustain itself with the way that it's paying out and the amount of volume that it's getting in a day? Is it something that's planning to be here for the next few years, few months, or is it just going day to day based on how many people join?
It's not like that. It's a finely tuned machine. The yeah, I would not ever say that we are going day to day based on who stakes what, because at this point, Carol is independent from this thought process. We should not even tie it exclusively to staking protocols. Anything that has no daily volume and no people joining it is doomed to slow and painful death. But anyway, but yeah, if we talk about how Carol is designed, I remember mentioning it in the previous AMA. There is a reason you stay for 30 days and not less, not more, because we've been through alpha and beta testing with it, using our personal funds at first, beta testers that join us, with with a specific amount of liquidity, a little a small amount of liquidity. We tested it out, um, back and forth, and 30 days was enough even in the choppy market to give you the returns that you get right now. This will be the Carol is not a not adjustable machine, and we all can do that once again through the DAO feature. When the conditions are worse, we can tweak it as a community. When the conditions are better, we can tweak it the other way. Um, that's why we want so badly to involve you as a community. Um, like the faster, the better. But yeah, it's not a it's a flexible machine for sure. It's a flexible machine. And right now, it does not need any adjustment to leave a long, healthy life.
Okay. What is like you seem to be you're more like the architect, right? You handle everything, right? Pretty much. Do you are you like the can I consider you like the heart of the project? Kind of?
One of the tentacles, I guess.
Well, yeah, okay. Cool. Good enough. So, with that being that you've been there through the whole thing, the beginning, the middle, it's launched, it's going. What has been the best part of the whole experience for you, and what's the worst part of the whole experience?
All right. The best part is, I remember the feeling when this thing, it was Moonshot Nexus AMA. As far as I remember, we were at 80K. And yeah, I remember the feeling when we had a we had modest liquidity, and we saw the way smart contract was managing the liquidity pool, the payouts, all the fee generation, everything. It was working perfectly, and from that point we grew 10 times in terms of TVL. Seeing it really work and really like the way we intended it, and we extensively tested it out, that was, I guess, the best part of the whole experience of launching Carol. The worst part was to, um, yeah, the worst part is to be anonymous, because you have to gain trust not through the name that you put out there in terms of person, your internet personality. You should gain and build trust with actions, and our our most telling action is that obviously the way Carol works. And over time, those people who we came to, uh, who we wanted to partner with, they hopped on board, and eagerly. They saw the protocol develop and pay out and gain liquidity over time, and it that what gained Carol credibility, and the people that we and gained the people that we wanted to collaborate with.
Okay. Thank you. Weird
Thank you.
question. Do you think there's been any fuck ups so far? Is there anything that is there anything that you're like, oh fuck, I wish we wouldn't have done that?
Um,
Tell me. I want to know.
I'm thinking of it. Yeah, there have been a few in terms of in terms of I would say no. Um, when we were testing out the smart contract mechanics, there have been uh, fuck ups. That's a I would not mention that as a fuck up, like the way you would like to hear it, because it's a
No, no,
just a
no, no,
development
no, no, no,
process.
no, 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 no,
Yeah.
no. When I say fuck up, I don't mean like you did something bad on purpose. It's just like I just mean like, oh shit, I didn't see that coming, kind of thing. And I want to know what problems you ran across while developing the project, and I'm curious how you adjusted and how you fixed it. That's pretty much the crux. That's the point of my question, to figure out, like what's the biggest problem you've come across and how did you fix it?
Yeah, we've been playing a long time with the very core of the project, which is smart contract liquidity pool management system. And yeah, we lost a bunch of ETH when we were testing it out at the very start, because that was something entirely new that we did. The new mechanics, we needed to test it out extensively. But yeah, but by trial and error, and by calculations, we iterated, and we arrived at something beautiful and great. Yeah. In terms of develop, once again, I would list it as a development fuck up. That was a fuck up when we didn't tested it. We weren't tested it on testnet. We were doing it on mainnet at some point, and yeah, there was some mishaps, but yeah, nothing too critical, but embarrassing, I would say. Yeah.
Thank you for that. I've got one other question after that, but is there anything that you think, is there anything we didn't cover, anything that you like, feel like we need to know about Carol? Yeah, is there anything you think we didn't cover? Anything you'd like to add?
I guess we did a really great and extensive job. You asked some questions that weren't asked in previous AMAs, and I'm grateful for that. Yeah, the only thing on my mind is that we should not forget to reward those who ask questions. Yeah, about Carol.
Yeah, yeah. So we've got Crypto
Yeah, so
God.
that's
We've got Crypto God. You said three people, right?
three people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So Crypto
yeah,
God,
three.
Crypto God, Vina, and you picked the third. Those have been the most
Um,
two most active people I've noticed. You said three
yeah,
people. You said three
me
people.
too,
You
and
said three people, right, sir?
Chatbox. Yeah, three people with three 1,000 Carol Bond rewards. I remember
Woohoo!
Lucha Max actually.
Yeah,
If
but
she
he's
was
rich
taking
though.
more,
But he's rich though. God damn it! I'm just kidding. Okay,
yeah,
that works. So, Crypto God,
Hey,
Crypto
don't hate
God.
on Moonshot. He's trying to get his ducats the
Yeah, I
way
know.
he wants them.
I'm just messing, dude. Because I don't like, I hate random giveaways. I hate random giveaways so much. So it's always going to be the people that I notice that are here, that are paying attention, that are following us, that are supporting us. It's those people. Vina's always here. Never talks. You're going to have to start talking eventually, fucker. But Crypto God always talks. I thank you guys. You're awesome. Moonshot, that was an awesome question. Seriously, I wouldn't have thought about it myself.
I like Moonshot's question. I wanted to ask a question just like that. That's kind of why I asked him about exploring other blockchains, because I thought that Carol would be something that was very interesting on Pulse Chain, and if it could come to Pulse Chain, how interested would he be in working with Pulse Drip?
Well,
That'd be my question.
here's a second thing too. 'Cause for the idea, they don't have to go to Pulse Chain. They don't have to go anywhere. If you're going to do a partnership, it can be something where it's cost partnership. For example, Pulse Strip can take whatever out of their treasury and bridge it over and invest into this protocol, blah blah blah, and then when they bring it back, they bring it back that way. So they don't necessarily have to go to a different blockchain to
and
facilitate cross-chain partnerships, so to speak.
yeah, if I may butt in, is TLS as a token, not to doubt any TLS maxis out there. Is it that enticing and
Yes.
exciting as Ethereum on base? You are not dealing with Ethereum on the on the main net, on the main chain, I would say,
Well,
because the fees are ridiculous. You are staking your ETH with a fast and cheap layer two, and you still deal with pure ETH.
I think Pulse does. I think Pulse Chain has a lot of legs. Me personally, I think the sex suing Pulse is probably the best thing that could have ever happened to Pulse Chain. That's me. Because they're gonna lose and they're gonna lose good, and
Exactly.
it's gonna be beautiful. Richard's gonna make a twerking video. He's gonna make like a movie about his win. He's gonna buy billboards, and even more people are gonna know about Pulse Chain than
Pulse
before, because
Exactly.
this man is such a sore winner. Like when he wins, he's gonna let everybody know. And apart from Pulse Chain's merits as a chain itself, just the fact that it's going to get that much publicity, and I really do believe they're going to win against the SEC, and that just that stamp that they won is going to be like, oh shit, we need to go to Pulse Chain. I think that's hella bullish for Pulse Chain. Not financial advice, any of that. That's just my personal opinion. I think the that whole maxim, any news is good news, is like yay for Pulse. You know what I mean? But that's me. My very last question, sir, for you. It's not really a question, but can you, for the people that are going to fast forward to the end of this, give me an elevator pitch? Like, give me, like if I saw you in an elevator and you had 5 minutes to tell me about Caro Protocol, sell me this pen. Oh, actually, this is a marker, but you know what
All right, man. If you want your ETH to work for you in a very exciting way, and you don't really need to do a lot about that, how would that sound? That's Carol for you. Carol is your if you know that Ethereum is going to flip Bitcoin, if you really believe that, and we are um, one of those people, you should go and stack your Ethereum as much as possible, and never lose your capital. But you wouldn't just like to hold it and never do anything with it. You should go. I would suggest that you go. You shouldn't. You are you never have to do anything that people tell you. But I suggest that you go and put your Ethereum to work for you and multiply what you are stacking in terms of Ethereum. And that's basically what Carol does for you. I would leave it at that. Our 5 minutes. Yeah, we
I like it.
got up several floors, and I have to hop off. So
Oh man, I had a quick question.
Ben, go on, sir.
Quick question was, are we too late? And if not, why?
I like it.
sorry, what's the question?
Are we too late? And if we're not too late, why are we not too late?
All right. Yeah, I for some reason I thought you were too late for the AMA. With Carol, you're never too late, man. You're never too late. We are just nicking. We are approaching 1 million, which is one of the tiniest milestones that we have in mind for Carol. That's not to belittle anything that we've achieved so far, but knowing where the next bull market can take us and how good the previous bull markets did us, I would say that you are not too late. You are pretty early to Carol right now at this TVL. It might, in these market conditions, it might 1 million, almost 1 million, may seem as an amazing figure. But remember, we've been through this bear market for several years right now, since like sometime in 2021, I would say. And yeah, it's been the most it's been the longest one, and we truly forgot what crypto can do when it shines and when it's not constrained. It's not there are no bottlenecks in terms of SEC and regulations and stuff. So yeah, that's the answer. That's the answer. We are just approaching 1 million TVL, which is for a protocol like Carol is really pains.
Okay, I have a question. Hold on.
All right, man.
Uh,
Take your time.
are you gonna rug us?
Oh, most definitely, man. We are Carol. How could we not?
What? I don't think you heard the question.
I'm just kidding, man.
Are you gonna rug us? Did you just say yes?
We are Carol. How can we not? I'm just kidding, man. I'm just kidding, man. There have been multiple AMAs where we justify the name Carol for the protocol like this. It's for the kicks. It's for the fun of it. But it's to show that there can be another Carol. We are living in a multiverse, most definitely, and there is a version of Carol that actually delivers and actually cooks. Yeah, and yeah, that's the name for you.
Okay. So this is about that Carol. This is about that Carol girl.
I like the name now. I was gonna ask a question about that.
Oh, so it's about that
And
Carol
kept my mouth
girl.
closed.
I saw the logo. I thought it was, but I didn't realize it was actually the. Oh, her name is Carol. I forgot about that.
I like that. I like
Some bitch.
that. I like that. That shit's fly.
Okay. It took me like I saw the face, Carol Ellison. I saw the face. I saw the thing. It was there in my mind, but I didn't put two and two together. Why the fuck not? What's wrong? What's wrong with you, boy? Anyways, I digress. Yes.
You are focusing all the time.
Okay, so you're the anti-Carol. Oh. So you're gonna be you're gonna be our girlfriend, but you're not gonna give away our money. Oh.
Hey,
That's that's the
Oh.
thing. For the
Oh.
don't
kids,
forget
for
she
the
got daddy
community,
needs too.
for the fun.
All right. Well, if you don't rug us, we'll love you forever, Carol. You will redefine Carol. Like people might actually like the name Carol anymore again.
Oh, they have to do a Karen.
Ooh, yeah. I mean, a Karen or a Ken. So maybe if you move different chains, it could be the Ken protocol, the Barbie. No, there's no Barbie. What is what's the other words they call them? I don't know. Never mind. Okay, but that
Hey,
makes sense.
hey, is Carol? What's the Carol a fork of?
Carol is not a fork of anything, apparently. Well, it's a fork of her mother and father. Ha! Sorry. Sorry.
No, I mean it looks like a familiar protocol, so I'm just curious.
Yeah, it reminds me of avarice, farmland, and the like. Okay, so Bean, is there another protocol that you could kind of compare carols to, sir? That for the people trying to like really understand it, can you liken it to something else?
Not in our developments and not in the developments out there. Yeah, as I mentioned that
Fine,
at
you're
the
like,
outset of the call,
fine. He's not like
this
the other.
is
They're not like the other girls. Okay, I get it. So there's nothing like. I get it. You're not like the other girls.
yeah. If we talk, yeah, we should distinguish between the GUI and the actual protocol that's working in the background. GUI might be familiar. You can invent, another, um, conventional thing that's out there and that's convenient.
Okay, I get what you're saying, but the heart of the beast is different.
Man, it reminds me of like T-shares or something like that. Not with Hex, but that
Like
project
tombs.
from last bull run. Tomb, yeah.
Yeah, it's like tomb. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can see a little bit of elements. Like the
The
bonding,
bond.
and then the staking is like the boardroom. You can stay outside. So yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I can. Yeah. My questions are done, sir. I thank you very much for coming here. I appreciate your time. I appreciate you taking the time, and yeah, I think that was fun. I think I do understand it now. I would love for you guys to come back in a couple months and give us an update and see what's happening. And if that happens, I guess my last question for you is, if you guys come back in 6 months, or maybe like 2 or 3 months, what do you think you'll have to tell us? Like, what do you think will be happening?
We've gotten multiple proposals through with our community. We partnered with other promising protocols. We did the shared, you know, I would say, I would say that in terms of
You're rugging so you're breaking up.
no, just Tolly, which is my teammate, just entered and he's listening from his device, and I was getting this
What?
annoying echo.
Okay, okay.
So
Make him stop. Tell him to stop that.
all right, so we've gotten through multiple proposals. Yeah, I'm sorry, I was totally was, but that's
It's
just
okay.
the thing.
It's okay.
We've got multiple proposals. We are launched on a new chain. We are so far away that we are actually considering whether we like to go to paintings or not. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I like it.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, man. Most definitely, if we talk about this time frame of 2 to 3 months, I guess the DAO and a new chain is what we would have done by that point. If we talk in the span of half a year, we are seeing our DAO, we are seeing multiple liquidity pairs, we're seeing the Carol Bridge. Yeah, sky's the limit, but most definitely, if we go back and 2 to 3 months, we can talk about our DAO working and our people,
I like it.
our people creating proposals and us being launched in a new chain, which is not decided yet because there will be multiple factors and there will be proposals and there will be the voice of our community that's factored in.
Excellent. Well, thank you, sir, for stopping by. I'm going to turn off the recording. For the other guys here, tomorrow we're going to talk to the DGen protocol, and I hope to see you guys here. I'll see you guys in the next one. All right,
Did he
recording.
say if there was an audit?
Yes. The recording is off, but we're also still on live stream, so it's kind of like a backstage kind of thing. So we can still ask questions, or if you want to, if you have time, you can stay on and we can do like a after hours thing. It's up to you. But I'm gonna stay on for a bit. So
Yeah, I could take a couple, but let's not forget to pick the
I
third
thought.
person.
Okay. Yes. Go nuts. Oh, Crypto God, and Vina, DM me your wallets, and then I'll forward it to Bean so that you can get your thing.
Yes, and let's pick
And
Andrew.
and obviously you're gonna do it on my freaking team, right? It's pinned, bitches.
All right, I will share.
Oh, where is Junie?
Yeah, it's this McAndrews guy. If you see him in the chat, if you see them in the chat, McAndrews. I can't post anything yet. I'm restricted, but
You?
yeah, I would. Yeah,
Oh no! You have to click on the thing. Click the thing, sir. Click the click the horse. Click on the thing that says horse. Click on the horse. There we go. No, there we go. See, all right, now you're good. Yeah, you got to click the horsey. There we go.
Yeah, McAndrews, he just dropped us a text and message in the chat, so
I see.
please send your wallet as well.
Oh, to McAndrews?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So.
Just send it to you too. I'm not.
Yeah,
No.
just a couple minutes now.
No, send it to this guy instead. I sent you his address. And no, I just look in your DM.
Okay.
Look in your DM. And then let's see, where's Vina? Vina, where are you? There is Vina. And then go ahead and pick your third one, sir. However you want to do it. You tell me, sir.
It's McAndrews.
Oh, it's McAndrews. That's the third one.
Yeah.
Huh?
Shit, man.
Oh, never mind then. I'm stupid. I was telling people to send the wallet address to McAndrews. Jesus, I'm stupid. Never mind. Okay, so McAndrews is the third one. Okay, I got it. Cool. All right, McAndrews. DM me your wallet address, buddy. All right, I just DM'd you. Where's Vina?
It's Crypto God, Vina, or Fina, and McAndrews.
Yes. I will, yes. I will gather their wallet addresses and send them to you, sir. Where is Vina? Vina.
So this question might have been asked already, but was there an audit done?
Yes.
And can we locate it somewhere?
Yes, the audits, multiple has been done. The last was by Crypto Wolf, and we can, I guess, yeah. I believe the link to the latest audit is included in our white paper. But I'm
Yeah.
not sure, but you can, yeah,
I'm posting the link to the white paper right now, buddy. I think it's on there. Let me
yeah.
go. Let me see if I can find it.
It's by Spy.
Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. I'm looking on there right now. Let's see. Contracts. No, no.
It seems to me that we announced the completion of Spywolf's audit in our Telegram announcement channel. So
Oh, somebody just posted it for you in the room, sir.
yeah, amazing.
Yeah, DeFi Gardner just posted the audit in the room, sir.
Thank you. You're amazing, man.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you guys all
So
being here.
And somebody probably asked this too. I'm sorry, I came in late. I was on the YouTube trying to ask questions, and it was
Oh,
staticky. And
sorry.
no, it's all good. It's all good because I realized I hadn't joined the Telegram, even though I had been interacting with you guys indirectly in other ways. So
Oh well.
my question was, yeah, my question was, do you guys have any ideas or things that you may have down the line for use cases? Just you know, uh,
yeah,
yeah,
I
like,
get what you're diving right at. Yes, if we talk about a roadmap off the top of my head, it's Dex, it's Bridge, it's Carol Credit, which is correct. Carol loans by backed by Carol. It's obviously multi-chain expansion. It's our governance functionality for the stakers and those who bond. Um, yeah, just to list several things off the top of my head for you. It's a lot, actually. It's a lot.
Cool.
Different other dexes, other liquidity peers for Carol for greater liquidity with other tokens, not with ETH, but that's down the line, and
And
that's
and
that's what I'm.
you don't plan on ever doing anything with the money in the background, right? You're not going to be loaning it out for. You're not going to loan it out to anything on Dexes or anything like that.
No, that's not the case. The smart contract is the sole entity that manages the liquidity. We as a team does not have any access to that, and we do not do anything with that because we already coded that into the smart contract.
So there's a multi sigs and all that stuff for moving the liquidity or adding or anything like that.
It's the liquidity is added through interaction with uh, either GUI or with your if you're savvy enough, you can interact with the smart contract directly. But it's done by people, by by other people and by us in in a way that's we do not we do not custody your funds for you. That's done by the smart contract, which has been audited and is managing liquidity for you, is managing the liquidity pool, generating fees and paying out rewards.
Okay. I'm forwarding you Crypto God and McAndrew's wallet address. I'm still waiting on Vina.
All right, then. So I guess I have to leave you right now.
Have
But
fun, sir.
yeah, I have to say that it's been a pleasure. I yeah, it's been a long time since I chatted like that about Carol.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like I said, like I told you, my AMAs are a little different than others.
most definitely, man. All right, thank you
Thank
very
you.
much for having me and having Carol. And you guys, yeah, have been an amazing one. And I gotta hit the road.
All right,
Bye.
buddy. Enjoy. So, what do we all think of Carol? Take our money? Hell no. Go away? Is it another thing to fuck around with? What are our thoughts, boys, girls, ladies, and others?
I like I like the whole idea of it. I was I've been watching a lot of videos on it. DeFi Gardner and my boy Moonshot and Experience Crypto. Um, I see that Stunna just recently started doing videos on it. It's gaining a lot of traction. A lot more people are noticing it, and it's for good reasons. So I'm very interested in seeing where he goes with it. You know, he speaks very highly of what he's doing, and only thing you can do is just give him time to work, give him time to cook.
And the good thing is they've been cooking for a little bit. So that's sorry. The good thing is
He
they
hasn't
have
left yet.
yeah. Yeah. Anyone else? What are you guys gonna put your money in? Would you put your money in? Whew.
Is there was there a dev fee conversation
Yes.
like that he talked?
Yes, they
How much
get
is the
so
dev
f-
fee?
it varies. One second.
Oh,
Sorry. I just took a puff. Okay, sorry.
that's an interesting reaction, brother.
No, I just took I just took a puff. I'm I'm smoking,
No,
sir.
no, no. I meant I can see you. I can see you now.
Yeah, I was smoking. Yes, they're dev fees. So the only dev fee they have right now is the liquidity pool fees. The liquidity pool fees. So, yeah, have you ever provided liquidity for a pool before? Do you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're getting like the every time somebody buys and sells, there's usually a fee on the decks for that. So they get those. So the percentages will vary from day to day. So it it there's no way
It
you can tell.
adjusts based on the TBL.
Yeah, it adjusts on based on TVL and buys and sells and whatever you do with
But it
the
says
whatever
that
you
it's
do.
less than 10%.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna get to. But he says, yeah, less than 10%. And I'm one of those people that's cool with anything 10% or less. No more than 10%. More than 10% is a little too goddamn much. But I could be wrong.
Well, it's an interesting way to collect it. So they're not collecting it on the way in.
Mm-hmm. They're not.
They
They're not.
compare,
They're not
and
even.
then
They're
they
not
get
even.
the trading fees.
They're not even collecting it on the way out either. It's just the trading fees. But he did mention that there's going to be other places in their ecosystem that they plan on earning on. You know, like when they launch the Dex, they might have fees there. When they launch Bridge, blah 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 blah.
So how is this thing making people money? I don't understand that. Like, is it we just recycling money and it, or the Asian and it just goes back to other people? I don't understand that piece of it.
Yeah,
Like, what is
I'm murky on that part a little bit as well. Anybody else care to offer any opinions, DeFi Garden or anybody? Because I that's what I was trying to think of is if maybe if if the funds were being used for something in the background to do something and then the fees would be going back, but at the same time, since they're going to be doing partnerships with other people, the income could come from the external revenue could come from there.
I was just trying to figure out where does the buybacks come from because it has to be some type of um taxation. If they said that they use the the taxation for development and it was under a certain amount, where did the money come from for the buybacks? Because
Fees.
remember
They
when
use the fees from liquidity.
The fee,
So
it's still
yeah,
coming.
I got a video of it.
Oh, it's coming from the liquidity fees too.
Yeah, they
but they
earn.
said that they use the liquidity fees for development and marketing and other things like that. Now I
Yeah,
know
it goes
it
around.
varies, but okay, like if someone comes in and they bought 5 ETH worth of Carol and they're just gonna sell every single day, the gentleman said that the system buys back the same amount that is sold every time, but it does it
Yeah,
in a strategic
there's
way.
another contract. Yeah, there's a second contract. You can go look at it on deck screen or anything. You can see it. Every time there's a sale, there's a buy that's more than the sale that just happened.
Yeah, yeah. I've been watching it on Deck Screener. It
That sounds
does do that.
bananas. So
Every time
so
there's a
so if I
sale, it's a buyback.
so if I put in 5K and I compound and now I got 10K in the system and then I sell it, how is that? How they able to do a 10K buyback?
That's what I was trying to figure out. Um, because they use the LM the trading fee money for development and marketing, and they might take a little bit off the top for themselves, I guess. um that's what Tiamat was trying to understand. um but what they told us is that they're invested into the protocol as well, so I believe that that's how they make money. They're in crowd finance themselves.
Yeah, that part is encouraging. I hate it when devs say they don't fucking invest in their own projects. Like,
Yeah, it's a red flag for
like
me. It
why?
sounds more like you don't believe in it, but you want me to.
Yeah, like why would I invest in something you don't even fucking want to be in? Huh? Anyways, I digress. But yes, but yeah, we do it all the time.
Yeah, I'm like the money got to come from somewhere, man. Something don't sound right. Like you get too many sales, the curtain's gonna be lifted. Like you can only buy back so many. So what happens after they run out of money to buy back?
Fair enough.
There's always being things exchanged, so they're getting it from the DEX fees. They're collecting
But
majority of the DEX fees.
but it's all dependent
But
on the token
well, actually,
itself.
all of the DEX fees, because anyone when you do a LP when you do a stake through the website, they control all the LP, the
Yeah.
smart contract. They're the one collecting most of the fees. But then there's a 30-day period. Each time you put your money in, you can't even touch it for 30 days. So, and it automatically bonds it.
Mm.
So what's happening here is it incentivizes people to pair liquidity immediately. And then when you earn, it incentivizes you to rebond because you get a 30% rebond fee and it's immediate. So if I have 1,000 coins in my earn, I'll get a 30% up front if I rebond. So I'll end up getting 1,300 coins. Then I can actually take that pair with ETH and then make more money. Then there's a hold bonus. So the longer I hold, I get more money each day. It's awesome.
It is. It is. I like it. I think it needs something in the background to feed it, so it's not so. Because right now it's like a Ouroboros. It's like a snake. It's like cyclical, right? So it needs influx from something outside, and I think the partnerships and if they get those going,
And then they
that'll
control
be
the coin
bullish at part.
supply as well.
Yeah,
Really, it's about controlling the coin supply. They burn a lot of tokens. They burn tokens like pancake.
and
And if you go
then
look at
and their
the
supply is
distribution,
elastic, right? Like he didn't answer properly. I don't think he understood my question.
also
It's elastic, right?
look at the distribution. Go look at BSC. I mean base scan. There's about 23 million coins. 19 million, maybe no 20 million now are just in liquidity in the depths. Loose coins is only probably like 3 million. So 90 97% of the supply is in the decks.
Nice. It
Just
looks
look at
like
distribution.
it looks like they definitely did a lot of thinking about this.
So
I
I think what would make it a yes for me would just be maybe just a little more. I mean, maybe I can find it on the blockchain, but like a little more transparency to see, like, okay, I can see here where they put some fees to this. Because he also said the fees were going to the dev. The fees sound like it does everything. And that seems like, I don't know. I mean, I would just like to see some of it. Like, okay, this, I saw a transfer here. He took some of those fees and put it back into it. And then he took this much, which was how much he said from the fees for himself, you know. just like that. That's all. Like a little transparency would be all. But I mean,
Yeah.
it couldn't hurt to put a couple hundred in there or whatever. You don't mind losing, but
Oh,
you can go heavier if you have a little
oh,
bit more.
they
So
they told me that they're doing a bonus for people that join my team thing. So hold on, let me read it. Let me read it. If you put in 0.01 ETH, hold on, no, 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 it's the same thing that DeFi Gardener and somebody else is doing. Getting, if you put in, where is this? Where is it? Where is it? Why am I so slow? There it is. If you put in 0.1 ETH, they will give you 2,000 Carol, which is like $40. So if you guys join with my team, blah blah blah, with a minimum of 0.1, you get $40. I don't, and they'll airdrop. They're gonna airdrop it to you.
they're
So
gonna do it automatically because I think one of those other ones you had to go into their chat and
yeah,
say,
yeah,
hey, this is me.
yeah. You have to post pictures, blah blah blah. But I'm not. All their rules. They've already told me that I can take some of that stuff off because it's a little too much. It's a little too much. I'm just gonna make it simple. Just this video that I'm gonna upload. Just go like it and comment on it and post that, and then I think that should be enough, right? Like and follow us. That's the simple stuff, right? Because all the rules they have is a little bit extra. I don't know, but you guys let me know. If DM me if you want in on that extra $40 bonus thing, and all that good stuff. What do you think, Trap? Do they got your money? Are you still here, sir? Anybody else?
Who got my money?
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
Will they
I'm here.
will they take your money? Are you gonna put your money in? Would
Me?
you?
Man, I ain't put
Yeah,
Either one of
yeah. I'm gonna
you.
put some money in. I'm gonna put some money in Carol. I've been kind of looking at them from the outside, watching a lot of videos on them. I've had a lot of questions on them myself. So this AMA, I caught this one and I was able to be a part of it, and I asked my questions. Um, I'm intrigued. As long as I'm intrigued, it's worth a gamble. Um, I mean, you sacrifice money every day, so if you put $100 in and you can make a little benefit off of your $100 or $500 or $5,000,
I think
hey,
I think I put 250 in. No, 300. I think I just put in 300.
yeah,
So that means that I'll earn. How much will I? How much am I gonna get out of it? 150% times that. Is that what it is?
yeah.
So daily income guru. So that 200. How much do I expect to come out of it, sir? Do you know? Can you help me? See, click the horse. Click the horse. Click the horse. The horse. Click the horse. No, he left us. Strap, you're staying away from it. Okay, got you. Got you. Uh, what about you, Vina? I know you don't talk, but you could type in the room. You still have to send me your wallet address, okay? Yeah. Well, obviously, I took a chance on them. Mostly because of the people I've seen in the protocol. A lot of people whose opinions I respect are in it, and you
That's
know,
the same reason why I'm kind of was kind of thinking
okay.
about it. The people that are behind it that speak highly of it. A couple people that I really like in the space. My boy DeFi Gardner and Moonshot Matt. Uh, I kind of value what they have to say. So
You know, I'm playing my game. The big dogs are in it. And it's dope.
Yeah, yeah.
I
yeah,
was leery at first. I was leery at first because I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna be buying the coin. Essentially, it's like farming because just like let's say Spark, you buy Spark, you put it with Pulse, and then you earn
more
more
spark.
Spark or something like that. So that's pretty much what this is, except you have to bond it for 30 days. And then because they keep incentivizing you to rebond, you get 30% more. It just everything's in place to make you want to keep going. And then liquidity, the reason why it keeps growing is because that's why now it's 3% a day. Because every $45,000 in liquidity or 25 ETH, it increases the daily return. So I mean, everything involved is to keep growing. It's
But
all
what
incentivized to keep
my
growing.
question is, when the next big protocol comes and everyone decides to now
That was
pull their
bait. That,
money,
that was B drip, and they ain't do shit to it.
I
That
don't
was
know.
B drip.
I don't think B Drip
That
was
was
the
like
next
six
big
hundred thousand
protocol.
dollars, and they tried to,
Uh,
and people sold too. It did nothing to the price. Because
no,
remember,
there was liquidity added. You know, I don't think it was all a raw $600,000 some money put in there, but
I
they
think
only got 400 faucets.
I mean, if your money is locked, a big protocol launch ain't gonna affect you.
exactly.
So
That's what I'm saying. But you gotta
that's
understand
a
the mechanics.
benefit.
well, so is the token designed to always go up, kind of like the other? Because it also reminds me of like a
No, it's not
rebase.
like gold. It's not like elephant. It's not like gold or elephant.
No, it makes me think of like a rebase token, kind of too, a little. If that
No, it's
makes
not rebase. Because
okay.
rebase, uh,
Well, a little bit. I don't know how to explain it, to be honest with you. It just I'm trying to like I
It,
can't think of other protocols that it's exactly like, and that's I don't know.
so
well,
at the end of it, did they give you Carol tokens or did they give you your ETH?
They give you ETH at the end of it, right?
So nobody has the token.
At the when you exit, when you
No,
exit,
Carol can't leave the protocol.
right?
yeah,
Yeah,
which is great.
Carol stays in the Bahamas. Never mind.
Carol is more like
So,
Carol is more like your leverage to make more ETH.
Okay.
so to me, it works kind of like a miner, but yeah, it works like a
Yeah, that's why I
miner.
said
Kind of,
farming. Yep.
kind of, kind of, yeah.
Yield farming. It's like that combined because
Yeah,
you're
all of them share around the same mechanics. You know, like if the people don't deposit a certain amount of money in there, then it all depends on the type of money that's been deposited by us, the investors. So, I mean, it all depends on how much money was in there from the gate and then how much people have actually put in there altogether. So, I mean, 600,000 in 2 months, that's not bad. If you split it in half, 300,000 a month, you know, that's not bad. That's pretty good TVL, and it looks like they're holding on to it.
Yeah, it looks like they have
So, you know, I
about
don't think
they
they're
have
going to
about
eight
lose
a they
it.
have
eight
about they have a million, right? TVL right now, or something. Am I crazy?
825,000 now. It's growing tremendously.
You've
Like
been
5 days
in
Well, I
you
ago,
you've
mean,
been in since day one, I
they
guess.
saying
for which project?
Carol, how long you been in the
Oh
beginning?
yeah, like 5 days ago, the liquidity was 529,000. I made a video about it. So now it's growing like what 50,000 a
Damn,
day, something like that.
that's pretty sexy, sir. And what's up with
I wish
well,
my
like
shit was gonna grow 50,000 a day.
If you
what
just watch the
what
token liquidity,
what do
it's
you think
crazy.
of what do you guys think in terms of longevity? Like you see this going a year, you see it going two, like like realistic.
Yeah, because of what they're gonna come out with their decks
Mm-hmm.
first
I
quarter,
don't know. I've got
and
to
then they're
see
gonna
what
have their
happens when
farms.
people push that fucking flame button. Right now, it's new and it's interesting, and people are interested in making Carol. But when they get bored and they get tired and people want to take their profits, they're not going to give a fuck about that percentage. They're going to be giving a fuck about the ETH that they're going to be claiming. So that's when I'm going to understand how true the platform is. Right now, everyone's happy with it and they're making ETH. I give it another month and we'll see. You know, after 3 months of fucking the bitch, that's when you realize whether she's, you know what I mean? After
She an
about three
ugly
months,
motherfucker.
well, nah, that's when the signs start coming out. You know, this bitch, She told you that she be working long time, and she really ain't working that much. You don't see no checks coming in like that. Like shit. This is about 1 more month, and then we'll start seeing shit.
Fair enough. I think Bean mentioned that they've been going for like 2 months now, so that's not bad at all. I mean, I've certainly
I
been
mean,
I've certainly been
I
hearing
don't
people
hold
talk about
I
it for
don't
a
hold
while.
shit past anyone. C12 ran for 280 something days, and they fucking rug.
Did they
Okay,
rug? Oh yeah,
so
yeah, they did rug.
they fucking
V
rug.
V12.
Okay,
What was V12?
C12,
I don't
C
remember that.
C12.
C12
It was.
Oh, I didn't get
Carnelian
in that one.
12.
I
They were
don't.
running for 289 days, and it was just like this. You put in your Bitcoin, and you can earn more fucking Bitcoin, but it wasn't a token. It was just Bitcoin, 12% on your Bitcoin. Shit ran for like 289 days, and those motherfuckers rug like a bitch. Ran off with like 700 million in Bitcoin.
God damn.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
that shit was sexy. That shit was
you
fucking
you
sexy. I was like,
you
damn, I wish
you
I was
can't.
part of that development team.
Nah, you can't run away with that much without having to look over your shoulder, bro.
I don't. I
That had to
don't.
either be North Korea
Not if you
or
don't
unless you North
dox.
Korea.
Even if you don't.
If
Even
you
if you don't.
don't dox, you don't have to do shit.
Even if you
You're
don't.
like,
Even
come
if
find me, bitch. You're gonna
no.
find me by my wallet address.
See, that's the thing. I can't live life like that. I'm not looking for like. I'm not looking to end up having my movie end with like, oh, and he got shot by some dude that he fucked 20 years ago. Nah, son. Nah. I'm not
Bro.
looking. I'm not looking for a list of people to be coming after my
People,
ass.
people like that, people like that, they don't do talking AMAs. They don't show their voice. I'm gonna tell you this. The one red flag that I have is how anonymous the team wants to be. That's the only red flag that I have. When you went to ask about the track record, he didn't want to elaborate on his track record, and then he didn't want to elaborate on his team. He didn't want to tell you any projects that they've done. He just said that the people that are connected to his Telegram group that's been following them know that they do good protocols, and that was shitty.
Yeah, that was a fairly lackluster answer. Um, I'm trying to
Well,
think.
it sounds like they got a little bit of a reputation, but it's probably like pump and dumps or something like that.
Yeah,
You know.
like I
I
in
mean,
this space,
it only holds to nothing but speculation because he didn't clarify it. So
right.
it leaves everyone to wonder, okay, so did they do good projects or shitty projects? Or, were they like doing fly by night little gamification type of project? You don't know. I mean,
Is there a link to the Telegram somewhere? I mean, that's what we need.
Oh, to the original Telegram? I don't know.
Yeah.
There's a link to the Carol Telegram somewhere. I can give you that.
Nah. I'm talking about the one where he made his reputation up.
All right, let me ask
There's
him. Let me ask him. I can DM him. What do you want me to say? Is there? You said you
where the fuck you
had.
get your rep from, bitch?
You
Oh,
said you said
oh,
you had an
no,
original.
you got to
Can
say
you
it
let me?
less
Can you
like
stop
more
talking
like
so I
you.
can form a fucking thought? You know I
Oh,
can't do that.
okay,
You know I can't do it. Okay. You
yeah.
said you said you had an original Telegram room um, where people
people
knew
know you.
knew know you and your past projects. Can you please share it in my room for the guys? All right, I sent the message. Okay, now you can say stuff, cause now I don't have to think anymore. Go on, sir.
So, so I wanted to say something about like you people being able to steal Bitcoin without being doxxed and all that. You just saw this guy get arrested for $1 billion in Bitcoin. He
Yeah,
couldn't use any of it. He just
yeah,
had it sitting there in a wallet
yeah.
because he was afraid to use it. Because if he did, the FBI would have been on his ass. So I would think
It's
it'd be
not
like
worth
that
it.
for anybody.
It's not worth it. It's really not. Especially the larger the money, the more you steal, the bigger the target on your back is. And I know there's mixers. I know there's this. I know there's that. But I have a sneaky suspicion that most of those mixers are the fucking government's property. I could be wrong. I think most of the mixers out there are probably like a Trojan horse to be like, oh yeah, come mix your money here. You know, nobody will know. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I read this
that
story about
and
this article about there was this company in Switzerland that was world known worldwide as like the number one security surveillance place, blah 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 blah, and you know like companies went there, heads of state governments shop there, and all that stuff. And they were like number one for security forever and ever and ever. And then it turns out the company is owned by the CIA. That kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, is it? That's what I think about mixers. I think they're like fucking traps for people that think they're gonna get away with stuff using the latest technology to obfuscate their identity, but instead they're just going to, you know, it's kind of like your parents setting you up to see if you're gonna put your hand in the cookie jar, kind of thing.
yeah,
I feel like that's what
yeah.
those mixers are.
I, I haven't seen anything that says that that's 100% accurate, but I will say this: you know, when you see them and they show that they caught somebody, they always show the money going into the mixer, and then they show arrows which wallet it came to when it went out.
Yeah,
So they always figure it out. They always figure it out.
yeah,
Maybe it's the
yeah.
amount that you put in.
Yeah, everything
You know,
I'm
oh,
everything I'm doing, everything I'm saying is speculation. But I just have that suspicious kind of mind. Like that's something I would do if I were the government and I wanted to set trap for people. I would create the best, most awesomest way to hide your money, and I would make it free, and I would pretend it's not me, but in the background I would be watching everything, and I would let a bunch of shit that doesn't matter go through, but the shit that matters I would pick. That's me. That's my you know devious mind. And if I thought about it, I can't imagine the government didn't either. You know. So I don't know if that's what's happening, but I just think that it's just too much to go through all that. It's just too much to go through all that just to avoid paying a little tax. Just pay the fucking tax and let it go. Or you know,
well, you know it ain't that. It's the people still stealing.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
that too. Don't.
like the guy that got away with 10 million, 20 million, whatever.
I can't.
There was a
I,
protocol.
I,
I got hacked in one time, and they traced it back to North Korea.
which one is that? If you don't mind saying.
I think it was on BNB last bull run. It was how did they do it? They did it through a flash loan. It was like a pancake swap uh, derivative or something. Like they bonded your stuff. I was getting like 1% a day for like it must have been like 8 months. I was getting 1% a day, and then sometimes they would give me a booster. It was like 3% a day. I think it was like Bunny Swap or
That sounds.
Flash Bunny. I can't remember the name of
That
it,
sounds
but
familiar.
I was making money, man. It was compounding, and I could take money out, I could put it back in, and then all of a sudden somebody got a flash loan and just took it out, and then I found out later it was North Korea, so they're never gonna get that money back.
Yeah, that like me personally, I don't want to look over my shoulder. I just don't want to. I don't think it's worth it. I think it's gonna take me a little longer to get the money that I want, but I think I can make it without fucking people over. You know what I mean? Because I just don't. I just don't want to be dealing with that shit. I know. I'm not special.
I mean,
It's just. I'm lazy. I don't want to be hiding. Think about it like me
you
being
have to
lazy.
understand that some people find it easier to just deal with the consequences later. Like
Yeah, yeah.
the moment that I get 400 million, okay, now I gotta wonder about where am I gonna go to, do this or how am I gonna. People aren't giving a fuck about, oh my God, I just stole 400 million. No, people just want 400 million. The moment that they get it, now they're trying to think about how can they strategically move this money? What can they do with it? You know, it's not a lot of thought that goes behind what happens after you get it. It's a lot of thought going into getting it.
Yeah, see, I'm so
Man,
OCD
I don't
about
even
that.
want that much money. I don't even want that much money, to be honest with you.
It sounds dirty as fuck. It sounds dirty as fuck. Like you obtained 400 million in 8 months. Doing what? What on earth could you be fucking doing to get 400 million in 8 months?
I like 400 million. Yeah, that's a little. I mean, I honestly, I think I could go for the rest of my life and get everything I want, everything at my whim. I think I could do that for maybe like
Yeah,
20 million,
live on interest.
20 million, 20. I think I could do that for 20 on just the interest on 20. You know, park that
Man,
shit in
listen,
Uniswap, get like 100. Like, that'll be like
I'd
that'll be
fucking
like a
divorce.
that'll be
I'd
like a
divorce
million a
my
year.
whole fucking family. I'd divorce my whole family. I'm like, look, I love you guys, but yeah, okay.
No, no, no.
400 million.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna buy a big
I mean,
old
I love
fucking.
them, you know,
I'll
I'm gonna
buy.
give them money
I'll
and
buy
shit,
like a. I'll
but I just
buy.
don't want to be attached
No,
like
no,
by the
no,
hip.
no, no. I'll buy like a little town. I'll buy like a little town somewhere and give them little, things, compounds.
Wait, are we saying you got it legally or illegally? Because that's
Legally,
like,
legally, legally. I don't want
oh,
anything.
oh,
I don't want to be like. I don't want to have like a pass. I don't want to have like an escape kit. You know. I don't want to have like a passport ready to go if the cops are coming. I don't want anything like that. I don't want. I don't want like an escape plan. So, however, I can get the money without having to worry about running away if somebody comes gets me for that money. However, I can
yeah,
get
to
it that
say
way.
SBF, SBF.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure
yeah, not like that.
uh, he got the business handed to him when he went to jail.
Yeah, yeah, not like that. I don't want it like that. That's what I'm saying. That's the opposite way that I want my money. That's the complete opposite. I don't want to be protecting my butt. I don't want to be protecting my butt. I don't want it. I don't want any consequences related to my butt involved. No, that sounds terrible. Yeah, I don't like it. So that sounded like a 50% yay on Caro and a 50% nay.
Yeah, it's a lot of defense with it, but I mean, it's one of the first protocols to drop on base, and it's doing pretty fucking good. So I guess a lot of people feel very bullish on it. So
Yeah,
it's worth an antenna raise.
it feels like more and more people have been asking me to talk about it. Like you know, like especially the referral junkies. They're like, oh, you should join this. Use my ref. But whatever. This is day 2. No, I did the bond a few days ago. So that means I'm
How
earning.
much have you made so far?
I don't know. I don't know. Let me look.
Fucking
Let's.
math on ETH, man.
It's right here. It says available tokens is 338. But I just staked today. I bonded a few days ago. What was that? I bonded on the 27th. Yes, I bonded on the 27th, and then I waited to do the staking on the video. So that's why I didn't stake yet, because I waited to do that. I should have waited to bond on video too, but whatever. So, and I noticed that. So I'm earning 3% a day right now. Is that what that is?
So is
Right, number
that
21,
339 what you can withdraw?
Say again.
I said is that 339 what you can withdraw right now?
Okay, and if I withdraw it, what happens? That's one of the things that got
Your
confused.
bonus starts over. Your bonus starts over.
My bonus starts
With
over.
whatever anytime you do anything other than respawn, it's gonna start over your bonus. If you claim your rewards, it's gonna start over your bonus. If you fucking
Okay.
withdraw, if you withdraw your and turn it back into ETH and you're trying to gain more, it's gonna restart your bonus.
Okay,
Everything restarts your bonus.
so what's your, for the guys that are in it? What's your strategies right now? What do you do, and how often do you do it? Do you bond? Do you sell? Do you rebond? What do you do? That's what I'm trying to figure
They're
out.
just bonding right now. I know that much. No one's selling. That's why
Everybody,
the TVL's going up.
So if he clicks rebond, does he keep his bonus?
no,
No.
the personal bonus resets. I think if I either anything I do,
Oh.
this the personal bonus thing resets. Anything I do.
So it's not even. It doesn't even make sense for you to compound because you're gonna get more bonus than maybe the compound is worth.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So, is it
The only
something?
thing
Is it
that's gonna
something I
go up
want
is probably your holding bonus because you didn't sell any Carol. He said the moment that you go to sell, anytime it starts over your bonuses. So
to? Do I want to?
uh,
Not. I'm trying to figure out if I want to claim like every month, every 2 weeks, every day. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, what the fuck do I do? What now?
well, the bonus is for a max of 150%. So that would be it. After the 30 days, it would be more beneficial for you to take your earnings and then rebond, or
Okay.
you're gonna go back in with your earnings to get a larger share of the pool.
Okay. 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 I like it. 275 plus. Okay. I dig it. I dig it. That makes sense. Thank you, sir.
I mean, I like the whole thing behind it, but I thought that they could make the bonus last a little bit longer, or be. Now it sounded like a round robin type of thing, but when he said that the how deep you can go based on your TVL, that's kind of dangerous.
Yeah.
That's kind of dangerous. So someone that's balling and they've just got like 50 ETH, they can probably go all 10 levels. And they're gonna make how much? 5% on each level. So that's 50% that they didn't even have to fucking purchase. Oh shit. Man.
What's the highest bonuses you guys got so far? Anybody on the line? Can you
Uh,
tell us?
it seems I don't know. I don't think anybody. Nah.
It depends on how
20.
much ETH you have
It's
stake.
if you have
So
1,500 ETH stake, you get 20. It looks like it's up to 20%. That's
That's
a
not a lot.
yeah.
fifteen
I mean,
hundred
you
ETH.
got to put in a lot of money to get anything out of this.
Yeah.
Talking about this bonus right here.
Yeah.
Like you
15.
gotta have 5 each, just get 7.
Yeah,
50 to
but
get
see,
11.
you're thinking about it. You're thinking about it like, okay, in the eyes of a man that's got money. Okay, I'm gonna explain it like this. What is it for me
Pretend you're
to
Mark
sit?
Cuban.
Yeah.
What is it for me to sit $80,000 of some play money? Okay, this is my bullshit. I'm gonna sit it on here and I'm gonna earn X amount of dollars. Me knowing that I put my 80,000 on there is gonna boost the TVL. It's gonna give me a better percentage, and then I have a following of people that come behind me on every beck and call that I say. So I'm earning 3% on my 80,000, and the people that I brought in, I might have brought in maybe another 30,000. So that's 110,000 that I brought in. So he can make 20% on that 30,000. And then he's gonna make 3% on his 80,000. That's a lot of fucking money.
Wait, are you looking at his screen? Because his screen shows you can't get 20 until you get the 1,500 each.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm saying when you have someone that has $80,000
Well, is
to
that?
spare.
Yeah. Yeah. If I had 1,500 ETH to spare, I would just park it there.
Yes.
Wait, 15.
And
Wait,
and
guys, $80,000 is only 50 each. That's not 1,500.
I'm
He was
driving.
just.
I'm
He was.
driving.
He was just.
I'm
He was.
just
He
doing
was.
like guesstimation math. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I understand that you guys like to hang people because it's not like direct and
He
correct.
was
But
just.
I'm driving. I'm
He
just
was. He was just saying arbitrary numbers, sir.
Yes,
Yeah, but I'm
that's
just saying. So his 20%. I mean, to get the highest percentage, I'm just trying to keep it straight on the percentages wise, because it sounds worse than it really is. To get
15.
20%, you got to have like 3 million, three
Echo.
million dollars to get.
Echo.
If you
What's
got 80,000,
1500
you're
times
only getting like
1800?
11%. Go ahead. 1,500. I'll
That
do it right now. Hold on.
I just did it. It's 2.7 million.
Yeah. So you talking about Mark Cuban. That's the only person that could even probably do that. That's
this
in DeFi.
2.7 million ain't shit, bro. Like I
Can I
don't make
borrow?
that,
Can I borrow
but
2 points?
2.7 million, 2.7 million. I know in the eyes of
Somebody
making
had
money.
800,000, so to find somebody like that is
Yeah. Can I?
Yeah, that's not even
nobody
just
gonna
to
put that
find them,
much in.
but to
They
also
don't go
put it in DeFi. I'm not about to put that much into DeFi. You crazy? Even if I got
there.
10
No,
million.
no. I know a ton of DJs that are doing that shit.
There are people.
I've
Most of the
met.
ones that I know, they'll put, if they got the money, they'll put in 100. They'll put 100 stacks
Let that
and pull out a
motherfucker do
million.
the math. Let the motherfucker do the math, and the math checks out. And he knows that he can bring in this much off of his 2 point whatever million. He's gonna fucking do that. That's not even a question to be asked. He's gonna do it. Like
Cap,
for real.
it ain't gonna happen. Cap, it ain't happening.
Cause I can still take my 2.7 off.
No,
It's not.
I don't think anybody would put that much money in right now because I don't know. It would be
They got
risky
to
as
lock it up.
fuck.
It's only a million in there right now. There's only a million in there right now. There's
Yeah,
no bubble or TVL.
it would be risky as it would be less risky as fuck. Maybe in a couple years, maybe if it gets to like
I would
elephant.
do a million. I would do that in gold.
Yeah, if it gets to
If
like
there was $1 billion in there,
yeah, that's
it
what
would
I
make
mean.
sense.
Yeah, like if it gets to like elephant, levels. What's the total T? Does anybody know what the total TVL in goat is right now? Has it reached a few million yet? Because I know they had like 50 billion, 5 billion or something. Pulse. I don't know. Anybody?
I haven't checked it. I'm driving.
No, no,
I'm
no,
very
no,
bullish on
no, no,
myself.
no, no, no. I know. I just saw it. I just saw it on Twitter. I just saw it on Twitter. Let me look. Black Sheep was posting it on Twitter. Let me go look. I don't think it's over a million yet, though. Yeah, I don't think it's over a million. Okay, so the goat feeder contract just hit 102,000 with 125,000 ready to pay out. Plus our die buffer pool broke 10,000. Okay. So they've got like 250 something. They got like 200,000 ish in TVL. So is
I'm
it
so ready for gold.
huh?
I love it. I need some big money for that.
I'm gonna tell you this. Degen protocol is the most bullish thing around right now.
Oh, by the way,
Very
tomorrow DGen Protocol we're having a special AMA. Guys, come around. It'll be fun.
I'm here, bitch.
I
I'm
think
here, bitch.
I think
Lucky I'm not off.
tomorrow's AMA is gonna be fucking fun, bitches. I think it's gonna be fun. I'm not supposed to tell people anymore. I did tell people what was happening, but then Blockchain Bay yelled at me and said, "No, don't tell any more people. Blah, blah, blah. It's gonna be more better." And she's right. So tune
Well, you
into.
better fucking DM me and tell me, because if she fucking knows, and I knew you before that, I'm fucking pissed at you, you a bitch.
If you
Better
didn't, how do
fucking give
you?
me the juice.
You didn't know already? I thought I told you. But tomorrow.
No,
Well, you don't. It's because you don't.
I've been doing what I'm doing right now,
Yeah.
driving through 45 minutes worth of fucking traffic, yelling at these fucking horrible
Here,
ass drivers.
here. I'll tell you right now. Here, I'll tell you.
Okay, just send it to me when I park. I'm gonna smile. See
Uh,
Do you have an
I,
AMA with them?
yes, tomorrow. This is my second AMA with DGen Protocol. Black Sheep's gonna be joining us. So I hope you guys come around. Questions are always
Same time?
welcome. Yes, I am a junkie for 10 a.m., guys. I am a junkie for 10 a.m. I like.
Well, that works for me.
Yeah, 10 a.m. is my thing because I think my brain is sharp between like 9 to 2 p.m. After that, I'm completely fucking useless. Before that, I'm useless. I boot up like 9 a.m. I start thinking well. around 2 p.m., it's like I need a nap, you know? All right, so let me put on the calendar because I do want to talk to them again in 2 months.
Who, Carol?
Yeah, I want to do it again in like end of December-ish. Because when will be my 30 days? My 30 days. Yeah,
Hey,
let me try to get them around another 30 days.
there's somebody that's getting ready to launch on Pulse, and I want to see if you can reach out to them and talk to them as well. Xfusion.finance, you heard of them?
Oh man, they kind of pissed me off already.
What makes them good? What
They,
makes them good? Excuse
they kind of pissed me off.
Oh,
What'd you say?
oh, they did?
What'd
What
you
happened? I
what?
know. What'd you say, Guru? He's probably playing fucking video games.
I didn't hear what you said, sir.
What's good about X Fusion? What
Oh,
makes it good?
oh yeah, he was asking what's good about it, sir. I don't know anything about it.
There's supposed to be another Dex coming to Pulsechain.
Oh God, another one.
It's gonna be a reflection type of thing. It's gonna reflect until it doesn't reflect anymore. It kind of gives like elephant money vibes, but it's a Dex, and you're gonna
Cool.
be able to you're gonna be able to trade and shit like that. Moonshot did an AMA with them. I would say probably check out his AMA to kind of get a little gist on what they're gonna be doing. But right now they're having a pre-sale going on. I just got into the pre-sale. It's supposed to end in about 20 hours. So, you know, if people are looking to get into something, head over to Fusion with a Z, dot finance, and you can get into the pre-sale.
Yeah. I a bunch of people were shelling it in the room a couple days ago, and then
Yes.
I went to the room to check it out. I was talking to somebody. They said this is a temple or something, and I said, you know me, I was like, oh, I have a temple too. And he's like, what's it called? So I spelled it out loud, right? I said called DeFi, right? And this motherfucker, the fucking stupid ass admins, fucking giving me warnings like, oh my God, don't talk about fucking other groups in here, blah, 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 blah. What the fuck are you talking about? I just answered the motherfucker's questions. And what are you talking about? So, and then I was like, no, I didn't shill anything. He's like, it's right here, sir. You just did it. I saw you did it. I'm like, you fucking dick. I said, so I left the fucking room and I came back to my room and deleted all their fucking shit. Because I'm petty like that.
There's nothing wrong with being petty.
I'm petty like that. Like, if you're going to be, like, within 2 seconds of being in the room, the people, they were just rude as fuck. And I just, like, calm down, buddy. Calm the fuck down. It's not even your project. You're getting paid. Calm down. Breathe. Anyways, let me. And
So
then
how'd you guys feel about the 9-inch launch? Who made some money?
I did not make any money. I'm about even right now. Hold on. Where is this guy? I'm about even right now. Yeah, I'm about even right now.
I don't know what happened to BBC. What happened to BBC last night? Like
who's doing that?
it dumped. It dumped pretty hard. I don't know why.
I sacrificed, but I didn't stake. I'm just leaving my bag there because I just, yeah, that's it.
I just think all the dexes are bullish. 9-inch, Spark, what's this, Xfusion.finance that's getting ready to pop off.
Is there a
Whatever.
pre-sale for X Fusion?
Yeah, I just said that. There's a pre-sale for them going on right now. They end in 20 hours.
Oh, right
Uh,
now. Okay.
yeah,
Send
X
me.
Fusion with the it's it's X Fusion with a Z. Fusion with a Z. Dot finance.
Is there a referral link?
I don't know.
No, no.
Oh, okay.
they will have referral rewards when the Dex launches and stuff, I believe. I had checked them out one day when I was on my break at work and I was listening in on Moonshot's AMA. I caught the butt end of it, but it was pretty good.
Okay, so it's gonna be like which two programs?
It's gonna be just like Spark and 9 inch.
Interest. I think that's interesting.
But the thing is, the one thing that makes them different is it reflects to all the holders. So, and it's going to reflect until the price goes up high enough to where it's not going to reflect anymore, I believe. So it kind of gives an incentive for the early adopters of the token because they're going to gain more reflections. And when it gets enough liquidity, it's going to stop reflecting, and that's just going to be what it is. And they're going to have trading. They already have the trading up where you can get their token and like USDT and USDC and wrap ETH and stuff like that on there. And I think you can do liquidity pairs on there as well.
Let's see, execution. Somebody did a video on it. Wait a minute. Yo, what's going on, Crypto Benjamin? Let's see. Who was it did a video? Was it S?
Moonshot. Just that. Moonshot Max did an AMA with them.
Um,
Okay, cool. So,
I think he did his AMA like 3 or 4 days ago.
Digital Bay. I need more piece.
yeah, Digital Bay. I think he's trying to get an AMA with me. Denzel. Not the same Denzel from Baby Drip, apparently. A different Denzel. I was about to just say skip it if it was the old Denzel.
Oh, I did go to this website. Did go to this website. X Fusion.
hmm I mean, I like it. I'm just trying to see what they're about, where they're gonna go with it. I got into it. Hoping that it'll be a good launch. I like that it's gonna reflect. That kind of offsets the buys. Oh, and then it's got a 14% sell tax, so it really busts your ass if you want to dump.
Ouch.
Yeah,
Where the fuck does all
it
those
busts.
taxes? Where the fuck all those taxes
Yeah, that's
go?
a straight tax.
It goes towards people that are holding, and it reflects
God,
and other
gross.
things. You got to watch the AMA. Watch the AMA. It's kind of bullish. It's
You
kind
know,
of bullish.
you know, I'm not gonna watch the anime, sir. Cause
Just
no, it's not. It's not. It's not.
fucking watch it, you little bitch, and stop
No,
fucking doing that.
no, I'm not gonna watch shit because the whole point is for me not to know shit. He's talking to me about setting up a fucking AMA, so no, I'm not gonna watch anybody else's AMA, cause that's not the point of my fucking AMAs, bitch. I'm not supposed to know anything. I'm dumb. Huh.
Yes, you are.
I know. So why would I enlighten myself? Think, man. Think. Stay dumb. I gotta stay dumb. All right, I'm uploading the Carol AMA to the YouTubes. Make sure hashtags. Okay, about this video. All right. Welcome to another blah 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 blah. You sound very far away. Whoever's talking? Huh? Okay. So, boom. So, anything else? Anything on your guys' radar? What? Anything else I should be looking at? What are we buying? What are we
Buy
shilling?
more goat.
What are we shilling? Oh,
Buy more goat.
I should buy a little bit more goat.
Yes. Everyone should buy more goat. If you like elephant money, then you should love fucking goat. You should
Meh,
love goat.
meh.
I promise you, I'm so bullish on goat right now. Like it's the only thing that I really check on day to day. Uh, I'm gonna get inside of the futures contract. Uh, when they explained futures to me a little bit more, I became way more bullish on it.
Mesh is saying let's compare liquidity pools between EM and GOAT. Well, dude, that's like comparing a 50-year-old to a little baby. It's not fair. Not yet, anyways. Give GOAT a little time, and then I get it. But I thought BT gave his blessing.
He did, but it was okay. When I talked to Donnie, it was like he gave his blessing, but it was more like take it like the guys from pdrip making drip, and then they talk to Forex, and Forex is like, well, I'll check you guys code out and see how it is. And then, he tells them, hey, this is shit, fix this, fix that. But it's not like they're really working together.
TFL.
Bank teller is kind of like trying to play big bro over the situation, but they're kind of making something in a different light of elephant money. So there's only a certain type of insight that Donnie is going with, and he's only asking certain questions, and he's only bringing certain things to bank teller. That's what's gonna make GOAT different than elephant money.
Yeah, I like that. Cause no, I don't want to say. I don't want to say that.
He thinks more of it. He thinks more of it as if bank teller is trying to pick his brain, trying to see where he's going with the protocol. That's what he thinks. Rather than being of assistance, it's more being cautious and understanding the competition.
I get you. I get you. No, not that. I just said copy selected. Why didn't you do it? What? Who's making that noise?
I don't know. Someone's been vacuuming for a very long time.
Yeah, who's making that? I'm getting it's I don't like it. I don't love it. Who are you doing? Is it Ben and Jerry? No, yes, it's Ben and Jerry. It's Ben and Jerry. Ben and Jerry, you're killing us. You're killing us. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh my God. I just realized that was the cause of my anxiety. I've been having anxiety the last few.
Like I won. Why does it feel like I won? I started smiling.
Yeah, like I've been feeling a little anxious. Like I've been sitting here feeling super anxious, and that was the fucking point. It was a fucking thing screaming in my ear. Ooh, okay. I feel much better now. I muted you and I unmuted you again, sir. So make that shit stop. Thank you.
Can I ask you guys a question?
What's up, brother?
Are we being serious at this point? Or not first before I ask?
Yes, we're being serious, and also we're on a live stream.
We're being seriously not serious, but you can be serious.
No, you could be, you can be whatever you want, bro. You know the deal, but just, we're on a live stream. That's it.
Do you guys like to shit in the dark?
Sometimes.
If I make it to the toilet and the light's not on, it might go down.
Yeah, well, no. Sometimes I actually just like it in the dark. Like, it's weird. I get it. But sometimes I actually like it in the dark, and it's just like,
It's more like meditation.
yeah. If it's gonna be one of those long ones, yeah. So that's not weird at all, Trap. Go on, sir.
All right, thank you guys. 'Cause I was like, well, let me turn off the light. And like,
You have to
damn it,
set
how
the
does it
mood
peaceful?
for this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Sometimes you gotta light a candle and shit, bro. Like,
It's about to go down.
like if it's one of those days when you just want to be all alone, you know, it's one of
All right,
those days.
let me stop before we lose the crowd. We already lost two.
We're okay with losing people. They'll be back. Shit. Fuck it. Life's like that. Sometimes you have to flush. No one understood that. Don't worry.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. I get it.
Well, I don't want y'all to hear me over here screaming. I had to put myself on mute.
Look. Oh man. So let's do some B drip talk, guys. Talk to me. What is the sentiment on base drip, and is it more bullish than P drip? What is the 3 month thought process on B drip?
Are you talking to somebody specific? Who do you want to go first?
Everyone that's in B drip, whoever is, I'm not in, you guys are in. I'm interested in seeing what are the thoughts.
Well, Trap is out. Only got 20 B drip on the faucet, but Trap sold his position. So
Okay.
shout out to fucking B drip.
Okay. So who else? Anyone else? No one else. Okay, you.
What was the question again?
What is your feelings on B drip? How are you feeling towards it and P drip? Is it more bullish? What is the 3 month outlook on it? Is it something that people should be watching out for in the next few months? It hasn't even been a week, and I'm interested in finding out what's the sentiment.
It depends on which room you're in, sir. It depends on which room you're in. There's a lot of FUD going around because of how the launch went.
Okay.
There were some delays, blah, blah, blah. Some people are throwing fingers saying, I'll be honest with you, I haven't been paying attention to that FUD because I don't really, it's not that I don't care, but I just don't think this is a rug, right? I don't think base drip is a rug. I don't think it's any of that. Do I think I think the base drip devs are on like the upper side of what I usually like to see with dev fees, right? I think they might take a little less, but I think that's most of the FUD I've been seeing around is like the way the launch was, the shit that happened during the launch, and then there was, another fucking pet peeve of mine, but I'm trying to let it go. One of those, they set a date for Monday and they couldn't meet it. Pro tip for anybody: if you're running a project, anything, don't
set
get
dates,
don't set dates. Don't set dates.
Just do it.
Just fucking do it. No more dates. Don't say you're gonna launch on this date. Don't say you're gonna launch on that date. Fucking launch the thing. Fucking launch the thing, and then say, "Hey, look, I fucking launched the thing." Yes,
I like what Matt and Eric did with the fucking kitchen sink. They said nothing about it. and then
They
you, you,
just
you seen some
right.
fucking link sitting up there, and when you clicked on it, you were like,
No,
what the
no,
fuck is this?
no.
And
It's
now you had all
not.
these
No,
fucking questions.
no, no. They didn't do it like that. They built it. They deployed it, and then they were like, "Hey, people, this thing is here, and it's ready to use right now. Come use it."
Yeah,
More
yeah.
of that. More of that, please. So
That was fly. I think
if
that was pretty fly.
like I've told I told Paris, I told DeFi Proof, no more dates. Just fucking launch the thing. No more fucking dates. Everybody in this sector, I think anybody in our circle right now is sick of fucking dates. We're sick of dates. We don't want to hear 3 minutes. We don't want to. Ever since the 3 minute thing, we're just fucking over it. It's like it's becoming like a disease lately. It feels like, fucking Furio setting dates over and over, and then eventually just saying I cancel or give up. Stop setting fucking dates. Don't set dates. Fucking build the thing, launch the thing, and say, come use the thing. Anyways,
Yeah, it worked.
I digress.
That,
That's my.
that possibly could be beneficial.
Yes. So, DeFi Proof. I'm going to go tell them that again in DMs. I'm going to tell. For those that don't know, I'm modding their room for them. I'm not part of the team. I'm just a mod. So don't hate me. But if you have questions for the team, feel free to ask me, and I'll ask them, and we'll go from there. You can think of me like a pipeline to them. I other than that, you do your own judgment. You do your own. We're all big boys. Make your own opinions. Make your own choices. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to what I do. If anything, you know, watch me and a bunch of other people and use that to make an informed decision based on what you're gonna do. You shouldn't get your info from just one source. Get a bunch of people's opinions, then make your own. Because if you put your money down on something, it's nobody else's fault other than your own, because you're the one clicking that button. Take some responsibility, people. That's all I gotta say. I see a lot of people fucking calling people scammers and shit like that. I mean, shut the fuck up. Take some responsibility. You're a big boy. You can do your own research. Just because I or anybody else talk about something doesn't mean we're telling you to go do it. You're just watching what we're doing. You're watching what I'm doing. I'm not telling you to go do anything. You do what you want. Because I'm doing what I want. I love you.
Facts.
That's it. So, I hope you win. I hope I win. If we win together, that's awesome. If we lose together, we could cry together. But remember, it's your money. You click the button. If you lose your money, it's definitely nobody's fault other than you, because you clicked the button. Like I've never gotten rug and gone to somebody and be like, fuck, it's because of you. It's because of you. It's because of you. You did it. No, I've never done that. I'm a big boy.
Being called a scammer now too.
Me too. Like the last couple of days, ever since I got involved with DeFi Proof, damn, all this fucking shit, and these people are like, shut the fuck up. What am I trying to say? I think Base Drip has potential. If they can do the things they say they're gonna do, the protocol will do what it's supposed to do. Regardless of how you feel about the team or what you think they've done in the past or whatever the fuck, blah, blah, blah. I know I've never been in one of their projects before. This is my first one, but I've seen them launch Droplet, 1%, and a bunch of other ones. So far, so good. I mean, I've heard a lot of people made money from them. Of course, There are people who don't like them, people who love them. It is what it is. I haven't seen anything that I haven't seen anything that would make me not want to do what I'm doing right now. So we'll go from there. That is all. I got a bag. Full disclosure, they paid me not to. They don't pay me to advertise or anything like that. They're paying me to moderate their room and what do you call it? Run VCs like this to keep the room entertained, whatever you want to say it. I seem to be pretty good at keeping people entertained, apparently. So I've done it for a few projects, and I'm doing it here. I think I'll be starting to do VCs in their room next week. I don't feel like dealing with all the drama right now. That's the only reason I'm not doing it. But I think by next week, hopefully by next week, by the end of the week, they'll have all their shit launched. They'll have all the stuff done. And once that's done, people will stop bitching. And I can just go in there and answer questions and do what I do. Because I'm not the fire department. I'm not there to put out fires. I'm just there to like keep things going. You know what I mean? I'm nobody's fireman. Unless you're unless you're my wife, because I guess that's the only woman I'm supposed to be with now.
That would work.
See? I'm good, boy. Honey, if you're watching, I loves you. The other thing, okay, so tomorrow is DGen Protocol. Then Thursday is In It to Win It. It's from Dabs Galore. Kaz is over at Sidekick. And a bunch of other people that have been in this space for a long time. So the project's going right now. It's been live for a while. As usual, I haven't learned very much about it, but it does. Let's see if I could. In It to Win It. I'm going to forward their socials in the room. I just forwarded their socials in the room for the guys that want to find out, blah, 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 what they're about. Crypto AMA, Twitter, connect with, blah, 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 blah. And platforms you like, so that's done. So next, no subtitles, checks, polish, public, and then what do I want to do? I need to put a what is the thing?
Hey, is it okay if I talk about something off topic?
Anything you like, sir, as ever.
Any of you guys in tight necks?
No, sir.
Oh, okay.
I am
All
not.
right, let's end that conversation.
No. Go on. Tell me about it, because I know Ray and Ray is in it. I think Stun is in it too. I wonder all those guys are in it because in the R2R room, they're going crazy over it in R2R. They're putting like pretty fucking heavy bags in that bitch.
Yeah, I mean, the first day, I kept seeing 10,000, 10,000, 10,000. I kept seeing all these $10,000 buys.
Mm-hmm.
Mean, it was a lot.
Yeah, this one dude in R2R has like fucking like 100K in that bitch already or something.
Yeah.
It's
supposed to be like Hex plus Zen. Combination with like a fee that you get when you go into it that can get paid back for buy and burn later. So but the buy and burn piece of it is supposed to be what's supposed to make it better than Zen and a lot of other stuff that other people were in, but it's looking like it does not work the way the dev said it was supposed to work. So like it's supposed to be automatic and random, but it's for one, it's in the contract you can see it trying to buy and burn, but it keeps failing. It keeps having these failed transactions that say buy and burn and it says failed. And then when you go into their chat and try to ask about it, they'll kick you out of their chat. So I was just wondering if you guys had known about it or heard about it.
If you want me to, I can ask questions in that room if you want. Let me see. You can ask that dude on Twitter. Hold on, let me find his Twitter. Let me find his Twitter. Just hit him on Twitter. Let me find it. No. Okay. Let's find it. Titan. Yeah, here's Ray's video on it. I'm posting it in the room right now. And here's the docs on it. And then I was looking for the guy's Twitter. I did have it somewhere. One second. Let's find it somewhere. Where is it? There we go. Where is it? Wow. They talk in there a lot. It's taking me forever to find that post. Jake Sharp or something? Something Sharp?
Yeah, that sounds like him.
Yeah, Jake Sharp or something like that. Where is it? Come on. Where are you? Oh, I found it. I was just about ready to give up. Oh. Where is it? Yes, his name is Jake Sharp. Jake Sharp. SHARP. Titan Max. Alright, cool. Here, I'm going to post it in the room for you, sir. Tweet him, see if you can get your questions answered. If he blocks you, it's a rug. Let us know. Ray seems to be pretty bullish on it, and he showed his DMs with that guy, asking him about the FUD. There was some FUD around his identity. I guess he's not using his real name. Blah blah blah.
Who's not using their real name?
The Jake Sharp guy. Apparently, that's not his real name in real life or something. Blah blah blah.
I mean, I didn't think it was his real name, to be honest with you.
Nor did I, but some people are like using that to say that's FUD. I'll post
That's weak.
a little, but yeah, his Twitter is in my room now. If you want to yell at him.
All right, cool. Appreciate it. So, what was the consensus on? I stepped away for a minute.
It seems to be
Um,
50-50. Half the people said yes, half the people said no, they wouldn't. And it's all because mostly the detractors seem to be about that the money's not doing anything in the background. I would love this 100% more if like they were putting that ETH in like a pool and earning, putting that ETH in like in a liquidity pool on some DEX or something and earning some of that and bringing back to the
Key
protocol.
word is it lacks transparency.
Yes,
It
that too.
lacks transparent. He is very opaque with his whole where he's going with the ideas, where him and his team has came from. Uh, it's not very open minded to where that you just got to listen to the whole AMA again. He
oh,
was
I remember. I remember you went and you said you were gonna ask him. Could we get the room to that Telegram that people knew him in? Did he respond?
Not yet. Not yet. I did ask. He hasn't responded yet.
but he's ultra anonymous, and like, I don't know whether that's good or bad. I'm like, how much more anonymous could you be? Like, I'm just saying, I don't fucking know you. I don't see your face. He can't even tell me what the fuck he developed. I'm like, fuck. Like, this is ultra anonymous. Like,
Yeah, I wish they would have talked more about their prior projects.
yeah, that there kind of it put me at a 60-40, but it's still interesting. I'm interested because other people are interested in it, and I just want to see where it's gonna go. But
I mean, you can tell that people like it, but they're not going ham on it because they'd have a lot more TVL. It's like it's still under a million, right?
Just about a billion. Like,
Oh
yeah,
wait, you said it.
just
I
about
said
a.
under a million.
I think it's
You said
around.
a billion.
No, 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 just under a million.
Oh,
I think it's just under a million. He said, like around like 800, pushing 900 something.
yeah, it's not hard to get. I mean, as much publicity as that thing's got already, it should have more in there than that. So it's other people that feel like, oh, this is cool, but I ain't about to put in but so much in here, because it's not hard to get up to a million when you got that much publicity.
Yeah, there's been
I
quite
mean, you
a.
just do a search on YouTube for Carol Washington, you're gonna find like 100 videos. How you only got $1 million? I mean, look at P-Drip. P-Drip's got uh like 20 million in there or something crazy.
No,
Oh, I'm thinking about
no.
the market cap. The market cap is
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, P Drip does not have. P Drip has like
it's like 260 or two
thousand.
hundred and ninety thousand or something
Yeah,
like that. But
yeah.
I mean,
No.
really, to tell you the truth, all of those things sound nice. I don't really care about how many people invest into it. It's all about, are they gonna keep it going? When I asked him, was it something that was gonna be going day to day, or was going to be something that was going to be happening for the next few years? His mindset is that it's going to be going on for the next few years. So, I mean, hopefully his word is his bond, and that's the only thing I can go with.
Yeah, he didn't.
Yeah,
It
I was
didn't.
just thinking, what if his other project was something like Titan Finance? You guys remember that?
Yeah, I remember Titan.
Yeah, like
I was gonna say it fucking
it
reminded.
wasn't a bad debt,
I was gonna
but it had
say
a
it.
bank run.
I was gonna say it kind of reminded me a little bit of Titan. I'm not gonna lie, it did remind me a little bit of Titan.
Yeah,
You
even the
too.
name,
You too, right? It reminded
like
you of Titan, right? Am I crazy?
yeah. I didn't want to say it on the call, but yeah, that's exactly the project I was thinking of. Especially when he said he didn't want to say what the name of the project was. I was like, oh, maybe it was something that failed, but you know it had good mechanics because Titan Finance actually had really good mechanics. That's why somebody like the guy from Shark Tank got into it. What's his name? Mark Cuban. That's the reason why Mark Cuban got into it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you know that Mark
I
Cuban got
did.
into
I
Titan
did.
Finance, and
I did.
then
I knew that.
right after he announced it, like they had a like everybody withdrew their money at the same time. He did too, but I think he actually kicked it off. I think he actually kicked it off because he probably went in ham, and when he withdrew, it was like a good chunk of the contract, and people were like, "Oh shoot, let's all get out."
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, I could see that. Like, I remember
You know,
Titan.
but
Like, everybody was just like scream. They were like making money. So many. Like, they were just eating. I missed that one.
yeah, I think the APR was just too high though. It, but it was very similar to this, except the APR was like probably triple.
Yeah.
You know, you can get like 10% a day or something like that.
Yeah, I remember. God, man, those people were going. Seriously, they got so much. Like they were. I remember
I
them
bet that's
showing
what I
their
bet.
dashboards. Whew.
I'm gonna look into that. This might be Titan with a new name and a new APR.
You think so? Come back and tell us. I'm
Yeah,
curious. I'm really curious. I'll be here again tomorrow. So if you find out, let us know. Cause
I mean, if you give me 5 minutes,
all right,
I'll
I'm here.
be able to tell you.
Hey, I got nowhere to go, sir.
I'm gonna look at it now.
Phew. All right, I just posted about Degen. All right, cool. Copy link. Let's go to Black Sheep. Where are you, Black Sheep? All right, cool. That I tweeted. Now I need to post it in the room. Paste. Pin. Next up is that AMA. And congrats on winning the money, guys. I like it. I'm still waiting for Vina to send me the thing. Yay on free money, Crypto God. Did you win? You won something else from here, right? You won something last time too, right? Or the time before? Am I wrong? Are you still here? No, he left. That bastard. Any questions for me, guys? Can we say bottom indeed? All right, so YouTube videos uploaded. Let's go to content. Let's go here. Copy. Here is the link for. Okay. Woohoo! That's beautiful. Very cool. Watch now, go watch now, like pushing. Okay. Pin. And let's forward. Not yet. Almost. Okay. No. Ooh, yeah, I've got to go set up for tomorrow's AMA, actually. All right, cool. Oh. All right, guys. I am going to sign off for a bit today. Thank you for joining us. The BC will stay open as ever, and I'll see you guys
Uh,
tomorrow. But I'll be back
hey,
on.
real quick,
What's up?
Iron Dot Finance was the website, and they also did liquidity providing, and they made money off supposedly off fees. You
Mm.
locked in your you locked in your bond, and you got a percentage back. It's exactly like it, man. It's exactly like it. Actually,
Yeah,
except the APR was a little bit higher.
that's a good catch. That's a good catch, sir. Good catch. But wasn't Titan doing something with that money in the background? Weren't they like loaning it to Dexes or something? Like that's the only thing like I wish they would do with it. Maybe like loan it to GPLX or somebody in the DeFi space that's doing like seriously take all that ETH and give it to somebody who's doing like leverage trading or like
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
something. Make some money off of it, right? So the
Yeah,
protocol's actually making money
that's
and
it.
putting it back into it.
Yeah, that's the only thing I love everything about it. I like everything about it. It's well thought out. You could tell somebody sat down and thought about the mechanics and it looks like a well greased machine.
And
But
when you can go ham on it, it's probably when they created Dex, because then they'll have a lot of fees from transfers and stuff like that, and they'll have something to really feed it.
yeah, if they did something like
Because he
that,
mentioned that, but you don't know if you're really gonna come through with it though, right? So
yeah.
you gotta kind of wait.
Yeah, like if they do that, if they figure out a way to make that money work in the background, like all that ETH, especially since there's no like actual liquidity pool, so to speak, for Carol, right? In like the strictest, I know there is, but there's not really, if that makes sense. Like take all that money, put you have a placeholder Karen, you have a placeholder Carol token for it, right? But all that money is actually just like being loaned out to a DeFi protocol that's doing like leverage trading or things like that. Because there's plenty of actually I don't know if there's one on base, but I know something like GPLX X Money uses it all the time, and he's leverage trading with 50x. So I know something like that would be pretty cool. If they do something like that with that money in the background, mwah, you
Yeah,
know, like,
yeah, I'm with you on that.
mwah. I think if they did that, it would be perfect. That's all it's missing is actual. I don't understand why. This is a pet peeve of mine. I don't understand why protocols want to lock money in that they're not doing anything with.
Well, I mean, they're supposed to be getting these LP fees, but that's nothing compared to what they could probably get. Like you said, they use some kind of lending protocol or something,
Right.
and
It's like,
and got a high APR on it. I mean, they could get 30% APR on it, and that would be enough to help the protocol out. Because eventually it's going to slow down with people coming in.
yeah, like, example, like Forex was trying to do with the animal farm. If he actually did that, that's fucking fire. That's fucking fire.
What happened with that? What happened with that?
Oh,
Why didn't he do it?
oh God, I don't know, dude. You'd have to ask him.
Yeah.
That seems like
If you
one.
listen to all of his AMAs, he's promised so much stuff over the years
It's
that
one
has
of the
never come to
biggest.
fruition.
He's one of the biggest fuck ups I think so far. Like everything was set up for success, and it was just
No,
dates
I think
after
what it was,
dates, dates after
he
dates.
he he was getting he had a way to get a bunch of money through Animal Farm for himself, and instead of building off a drip like that, like everything should have been drip focused. Everything, you know, because eventually it was going to go the way it was going, which was straight down. But we were still having these big hills that were going up and down. So he got cocky with it, or not, maybe not cocky with it, but he kind of took drip community to an advantage. Because you think he got fees off of Animal Farm. He made a lot of money off Animal Farm. He always says I got enough money, blah 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 blah. But he made a lot of money off Animal Farm. Like he
Yeah,
made probably like 20 million off Animal Farm.
like the whole him minting tokens and not telling people, and then saying later on, I told you. That was. I think that's when I
Yeah.
lost. That's when I lost. That's when I lost faith. I would say. I think that was
Yeah,
it.
I was one of the first people in the pig pen, and because I was in so early, I mean I was like in there on minute two, right? Because I was just sitting there waiting, clicking. I was listening to all the AMAs. We're about to launch. We're not, and I finally they really launched, and I bought, and then he blocked. He deleted all of my LPs and everything, man. It was all gone. And he was like, I had to delete everybody that came in too early because there was bots and we got botted. Like, no, we was real people in there. Click and go.
Yeah, like there,
And
and then there was that whole other fuck up with the pig pen, where that one dude got in and was just like making like, how much was he making? Like
oh yeah,
200K a
flexing.
day or something stupid. No, he made like 600K in one fucking day, if I remember correctly.
Oh, I didn't know it got up that high. I
Yeah,
know it was up pretty high though.
like
He like
and
put in 30K. He put in 30K and he had got out like already like 600K or something, and then he blocked him. Right? He blacklisted him.
yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think
So
I think the dude I think the dude did what the dude did. He did it fair, square. You know.
right. Yeah, and he got just because he wasn't a big YouTuber, he got blocked. Had that been Ray, he would have been like, "Oh, okay, it's all good,
For
right?
reals.
What you?"
If it was Ray's wallet, yeah, he'd probably like wouldn't have. I don't know, sir. I really don't know.
You know the truth. He wouldn't have blocked him. There's no way. He'd
I
have
don't
been
know.
like, "Oh, Ray got lucky."
I don't know, sir.
Oh, yeah, but mine was only like a couple of thousand, man, and at the time it was just a fraction of what I had. So I went in the chat, said something about it. I got kicked out, and I was just like, nobody wanted to hear me out. Later on, they had like a form you could fill out, and you could get like a portion of your piggies back. But by the time you got it back, it wasn't worth anything anymore. So I didn't even bother doing that. I was just
Yeah.
burnt from the whole situation. I was just like, you know what? I see how they did that. They should have came out with this form. It was literally 6 months after the incident happened, and the price of it had already gone down. So it was like,
Yeah.
why am I gonna go?
The whole thing was
You
just.
know,
The whole thing was just too much. Like the whole hostage farm thing. Jesus.
yeah,
Fucking hostage
yeah.
farm.
Imagine if all that effort that got put into that. Because remember, money came out of drip to go into the farm. A lot of people were selling their drip to get into the farm.
Oh man,
If he
yeah.
if he had set it up the right way, and made the whole
If,
ecosystem based off of drip
if
somehow,
he didn't,
you
if he
know,
didn't change that one fucking thing, the drip BUSD pool was a shortcut to pigs. If he didn't change that, I believe that it would still be going.
yeah, yeah. Well, all right, man. It was good rapping with you, man. I'm gonna keep a lookout for the next AMA you get.
All right, brother. Be safe. Thank you guys for coming.
All right.
See you in the next one.